Hello, hello, hello.
Are we on?
We are
Hello
on.
and good evening, everybody.
Freaking hot intro and a damn
Yeah.
otter. Oh my
Oh, I
god.
see a bird.
Hey, Maki.
Let me just get this whole thing started.
Okay, wait. Whose
There
phone's
we go.
going off? Whatever you else you got going on, you better quit it. Like you need to be paying attention. 'Cause
Okay, hold on. Let me get both hands ready.
both,
Damn.
yeah. Hands up in the air, not anywhere else, people. Let's pay attention here. Hey, Mocking, you just met everybody. That is the creator of that awesome intro that we just played. Do you know
Can I
StreamYard's
make a request?
StreamYard's moved the position on me. I played the outro first. Whoops. But yeah, fuck you, StreamYards. But like, happy Saturday, everybody.
Hey, Mocking, can I make a request? Could you kind of edit that and put in like a really hot naked guy in the pool?
No,
Now,
no. Come on,
no. Let's
Hey,
be serious. We
quiz.
all need a Ryan Reynolds version of that intro.
No, we don't. No, we don't. What are you all Whoa.
Or Rena
Alright.
Gold. I mean,
Alright,
I don't care which one.
Apparently, I gotta switch some stuff around so y'all remember whose fucking channel this is. All right, over there on the left, in the position of this is my goddamn channel. Don't be talking to the creator to redo my quiz. Wait. Hi, Mippet. Anyway,
Hi,
let me
guys.
introduce my very sassy and opinionated and not cooperating with the creator panel tonight. That would be Mippet right there next to me, the lovely
Hi.
Mippet.
How you doing, guys? Yeah, I'm a bit under. Well, I'm not only under the ground, under the bloody globe. I'm under the weather as well. It sucks.
I'm sorry, you're under the weather in
Yeah.
the upside down. I don't.
Yeah,
That's not
bloody
cool.
kids
Yeah.
and grandkids
Yeah.
and
They
kids,
are.
and
You
they
know what?
bring home bloody diseases that they share. So
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, don't breathe in close to your
Mhm.
mics. I'm bloody sending diseases
No, we
down
will. You know,
mine.
don't
So
do that. I streamed with somebody
yeah.
last weekend, and I swear I got a cold from them. They were sneezing on me, and I was just on panel. It was kind of funny. I did actually wake up with a cold. It was like really weird. But thank you for joining us. And next to Mippet is MC Wrecker. You may know him from the fuckery shows we've been doing lately, from hanging out in the Discord or over at Mallory's Asylum, or from his own channel doing rap stuff. Is it called stuff? No, it's not called stuff. It's only called stuff if you're old like I am. But it's then below we
Doing
have
rap.
our otter, our Otter von Bismarck, our honorary otter, Jared.
Hello, everybody. I truly am in the position of honor right now, beneath both Claire and Mippet.
I know.
Wow.
See that? Because when you're an otter in my world, that's it. That's it. He knows how to make me happy. He shows up as an otter. Like, what can I tell you? Jared knows me well. And on the other side of
They're
Jared,
just the right height, aren't they?
I know they are. They are. They clever little things too, aren't they?
Mhm.
And next to Jared, we've got High Inquisitor. Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
Hi.
I'm in the position of being
I'm-
underneath Wrecker, so I'm happy boy.
Yeah. So hopefully you'll behave if I leave you there for a little while.
I'll behave, don't you worry.
No, not the way you would behave. The way I am actually requesting you to behave, like not like in quiz language.
It's
their language.
mayhem.
Yes, mayhem. But even in mayhem, their rules.
Mhm.
Their rules. Hey, Sleepy Charlie Welsh, how are you? Hey, Dirty Uncle Sal, do you? Yes, you can when you find your earbud. You can join anytime you want. Dirty Uncle Sal, our driver of the van, the white van with the candy and the ropes and the fur handcuffs. Yes, you may join anytime you want. If you can't get the link out of Discord, let me know. I'll drop it here for you. Anyway, hey Icarus and Mrs. Cassandra and Sean and everybody else who came in, April and everybody while I wasn't looking because I was paying attention to these guys trying to take over my channel, which is going to be an ongoing thing all night. That I can tell. But Yeah.
We've received 4 votes for Ryan Reynolds, 5 with me.
Mocking,
6
mocking. Don't listen to them. I'm not changing my intro to Ryan Reynolds. Like, tell him to. All right, here's the thing: start a channel and then commission Mocking Media to make your intro, and he will make it. Whatever you want. I guess you could negotiate with him on whether or not you want to have it to be Ronald Reynolds. But that'd be good. You got a channel. You could do that. Maybe you have a channel. You could have Ronald Reynolds. AT2 has a channel. He could have Ryan Reynolds. Just down below, I usually list his channel, and on his channel is his email, and you could commission him. Clearly.
Oh, now, I would not be a proper German if I did not make a collection for High Inquisitor. We now have 6 votes for Ryan Reynolds.
Oh shit!
Did you say sex votes for
Sex. Yeah,
6.
he said sex. In otter language, I guess that's 6.
No, German.
Oh, German sex? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Wrecker?
Yes,
When it
quiz.
counts to 6 in Newlandese or whatever they call it.
Tahi, roa, toru, fa, rimo, onu, fetu, waru, iwa, taka. There we go, 10.
Oh,
What's
oh,
Ooh.
oh, damn. All right, Quiz, you got to come over here. Yeah.
What is this? What is
I
it?
was just having fun.
I embrace my ancestry and I get kicked out of the country. What is this?
There you go. Okay. I'm just trying to work it out so everybody's safe. Okay. I'm just trying.
What you really mean is everybody's safe from Inquisitor.
I don't know. I know, Mrs. Cassandra. That was hot, wasn't it? Like I'm having a little trouble here. I am definitely having just
I'll
a little
keep
bit
my
trouble here.
Kiwi language to
Yeah,
myself.
could you keep the sexy accent to a simmer and not a full blown like open flame thing? Like there's a whole show to get through. And on that,
But
let's
it's
get
not
to
a
it.
fun show unless we leave it wet.
Or we pick up the mess. Anybody see this? Thank you, Jared.
This is a sad day.
This
was
is
a really sad day.
everywhere. We're gonna open dirty, as you know. We opened the last was it fuckery or a couple of weeks ago? We had to open up with the Tommy Lee's. Was that a Mayhem? It was a month ago. It was Tommy Lee's.
It was Tommy Lee.
And was it Mayhem? Because we opened up with
I
Tommy
think so.
Lee's dick. Okay. And
Tommy Lee and what's his name? William Dafoe.
William
Do you
Dafoe.
think-
Right.
Do you think all of those boxes hit the ground with a wet slap?
Maybe not, because the lube was in there too, and apparently that's all over the place too. And
I was really upset
yeah.
about this because
Yeah.
about 100 of my packages were lost in this accident.
What? Oh, that's sad.
What?
That's sad. That's sad. That's sad. All right. So anyway, here's the picture that they put out. But funnier than that was the actual people that were announcing this. I mean, oh my god. The actual
Gotta see the headline.
Sex toys shut down traffic.
Oh, wait a minute.
I
Wait
bet
a minute.
it-
Start.
It was a
Where's
little
the battery?
slippery out there for a while.
Okay, hold on. I think I learned how to do something a little bit better here. Let's see if
Stiff
this
competition
works.
and number one worst crash.
I want to
I
see.
mean, that almost drove Bad Dragon
Oh.
out of business there.
Oh,
I doubt that, though.
We did not just
Oh.
go there. No, we didn't. All right.
I think we could
All
get
right.
them as a sponsor.
I
Just
try.
be
You know,
careful what you say about dragons around here.
exactly. I'm not gonna. If she goes for you, all I'm doing is ducking. Just so you know, I'm giving you fair warning. All I'll do if the dragon goes for you is duck. All right. I want to see that this comes up nice and big. Hold on.
Giggity.
But I learned something. I think this might work. Watch this, Jared. Look, Bear's got new tricks.
Woo!
Yay.
Look at her.
Nice.
Well, that's right, ladies. The semi that overturned and lost its load here is also involved
Hopefully
in
you
Oh,
can hear it.
fuck.
a little bit further east there. Bob, this box
Within the
truck
first
that's
issue.
they're being loaded right
Lost
there
its
now. This
load.
semi
That is
overturned right
perfect.
at I-40, right where the on-ramp is.
I knew you'd
to the
like
new,
it, Jared.
Turnpike spur
Just for
here.
you.
It is also the Mustang on-ramp when you get off Mustang to get on
Busting
I-40 eastbound.
on-ramp.
It's also
Oh
a
my
Mustang
God.
on-ramp. That is
Wait.
completely shut down due to he's all the way across the lanes there. So they already got the wreckers here, but there is a lot of stuff to clean up. So this Turnpike spur and Mustang on-ramp here at I-40 will probably be closed for quite some time. Jim Garpoint live from Bob Mills, Scott News 9. Back to you.
Jim, can you tell what he's carrying there? What's all over the road?
Wait,
Oh my
Wait for
God.
it.
She's
nothing.
Try to
Not a word.
force
Crickets.
say
so
it.
He
that's
can't
the latest
tell her.
I-40 eastbound.
And they
Well,
zoom in.
It's like some
No, we're zooming in. Not really. Maybe you
Some
can
type of
tell. I
parcel.
can't tell. You know, the good thing involved in this too
The
is the
hell
driver's
you
not
can't,
injured.
dude.
There's
Good.
no injuries. But,
Wait.
there's a lot of stuff
Are
on
those
the
a
road,
bunch of
whatever it is,
Hitachis
it's
on
gonna take a
top
while
of
to
it?
clean
Yes.
up.
All right, Jim Gardner over the
Wow.
scene, and Bob Mills, Sky News 9
Oh my
again.
God.
I-40 eastbound, blocking the Kilpatrick
Wait, what are
exit or
Hitachis?
on ramp, if you will, right at
What?
One-
You don't know what a Hitachi is?
Uh-oh, I'll let
No,
you
I
explain.
know
that.
It's-
Hitachi is a drill.
No, it is
Company.
a brand. It is a it is a brand, and one of the things that they marketed actually quite a while ago now is actually
The magic
accurately called
wand.
a professional personal massager, otherwise known as what Quiz said, the magic wand.
That's the silver ones with those little knots in them that they had. That's all the silver. Yeah, it's a bit. The other one, by the way, was a rabbit. Several people in my Discord said, "Oh, I recognize a rabbit. I see the rabbit. It looks like rabbit overload." Like, they know their
It looks
vibrators.
like
Here's the icing on the cake of just how effective this device is. It is so powerful that it is a plug-in only. The good ones are the ones that go batteries.
What?
Yes.
No.
The genuine Hitachis are plug-in.
No. Like,
Yes.
wait a minute. You mean you got to tether yourself to the wall?
Yes.
Like, this is inhibited.
Okay.
Because it would not last long enough if it ran on replaceable batteries.
Why? I just say, well, why? Who needs it like
It's that powerful of a motor.
Mhm.
okay.
There you
I-
go. I just
I-
put the
I-
link in for Hitachi, Barrett. So you can, you can post that to the whole group. Oh, and I think it's
Okay.
already there. Never mind.
Well,
I
for those
now-
of you that want to know, here you go.
I
We'll
can now
share the
no
magic
longer look
with
at
you.
the brand of Hitachi the same because
Mhm.
all I know it as is a drill.
Do they need a 2020 power outlet like
Well,
a
it's
direct
kind
line?
of like a drill, depending on how you use it.
Yes, the
Uh,
plug
this is-
type is
is
selectable based on location.
It's even called the same thing.
The magic wand.
No, Hitachi.
Oh no, this is actually the other
It's an
Hitachi.
actual.
Okay,
it's-
so if you
it's an
actually want to
actual
drill, here, that's from Wrecker. He'd rather you get the drill than the vibrator. Like, The
You know,
difference, my
if you're
guess-
using a Hitachi, you're gonna get drilled. So what's the
You
point?
know, Wrecker, it's funny that you keep going back to the drill because people have adapted those for other purposes. And I know Hitachi, the power tool manufacturer, also makes a reciprocating saw, which just imagine
They-
what can be done with
Oh
that.
my god!
Definitely.
Oh, God. Okay, wait. Sean's got a good question for the rabbit
You
one.
mean,
What was that movie? Rabbit is good, rabbit is fine. Anybody know that movie quote? I bet you Charlie Welsh is good with movie quotes. Maybe if he's out there, he would. Oh
So-
yes, that's what Mocking calls the electric tooth chippers.
That's not inaccurate.
It's not inaccurate, but I want to know. Rabbit is good, rabbit is fine. Come on,
We're
you
not-
movie mayhem.
We're not talking about Twister, are we?
You mean
no,
this thing?
Fatal
Twister's
Attraction. Oh,
rabbit
what's
is
it?
good, rabbit is wise.
Is it? Wait, rabbit is good, rabbit is fine. Is that from Fatal Attraction? Didn't she boil the bunny in Fatal Attraction? Oh, it's not from Jojo Rabbit. Okay. I don't know Jojo Rabbit.
Grace Case said
Jojo Rabbit is
Twister.
a good movie. There's not a lot of Taika Waititi's work
Oh, wait,
that
where
I
is
actually
Jo-
enjoy, but
Yep, she
Jojo
said
Rabbit
Grace
is one
got
of
it.
them.
Oh, it's from the movie Twister. Oh, that's right, because that was the
That's
code
what I
name.
said.
Oh, I thought you meant Twister the game. I'm
No,
sorry.
the movie.
Okay. Winner,
You were
winner.
asking for the movie. The
Yes,
movie
thank
name.
you,
Why would
Grace.
why would I give you a game?
Yeah,
The
but, you
aunt
know-
with the cows that, oh, I don't have the cows anymore. We had them for breakfast.
Oh, God. Damn.
But it is
Mhm.
rabbit. As good rabbit is wise.
You know, Roger Rabbit would have said that actually too, Dick. I think he would have. Okay. And Grace can recite. You know that whole movie? Oh, good. All right. Now I know where to go for my Twister quotes.
We
What
got
did-
cows.
We got to stop. But yeah, I forgot that was his
No,
that was
no.
his handle, right? It was
No.
Twist. It was a Rabbit. It was Rabbit is
Yeah,
good.
Rabbit
fine.
is Rabbit was one of the chasers. And
Mhm.
Sal, that's not another cow. It's the same one.
Yeah, because it goes round and round and round and yeah, same cow, different cycle. Right? The yeah, it was.
I
was-
wish
that
I
was a good
never
movie.
Googled that.
Mhm. What did you just Google? Am I afraid I shouldn't ask then, huh? Yeah.
Hitachi attachment.
No.
Quiz?
No.
Quiz?
No.
Hang on, everyone. Quiz. Our corruption attempts have succeeded.
Yeah. Hey, could you
Damn it.
close that record?
All right. I'm just
I want
gonna
to see if I don't have any of them.
He's
They're
just
available on
see?
Etsy if you want them.
put it in the private chat. You don't want to get into a DM. It's a trap. It's a trap. I'm telling you, don't get into a DM. But anyway, just so you know. All right. So there was also something else. You think that was bad? I mean, it is. You know, mayhem only happens once a month now, and there's a good reason. It's because like I find all this stuff, and like if we did this every week, I wouldn't have a channel. I mean, I'm barely going to get away with it doing once a month. So here we go. Right.
Oh,
my. You ready? I'm not.
yeah, I'm
sorry,
ready.
sorry, quiz. You might want to cover your eyes. This one's not for you. But, all right. Well, anyway.
Ooh.
Oh yes. Okay. Now I'm putting this up for a reason, not to be, sexist or talk about her outfit or anything like that. This was actually a fashion show. And there was this
Yeah.
guy. All right, there's this guy out
What's
there.
wrong with this?
Nothing's wrong with this,
Well,
except
no.
There is one
That-
thing that is wrong, and
that
I'm
is
going to
not
point
duct
this
tape.
out before. Shut! Oh, damn it! It is electrical tape.
Yes.
oh, it's not duct tape.
It
Okay,
is
so
not
you got
duct
that.
tape. It is electrical tape.
Okay,
They
but
should
there's
be hung
there's-
and quartered.
okay. Well, this model was walking in New York Fashion Week's most provocative show, of course. I mean, that is provocative. We all have to agree. She's wearing nothing but tape. Okay, beautiful woman, good on her. Okay, but she's seriously wearing a skimpy, what they called a duct tape bikini, which we will all have to just take exception to because we know that's electrical tape and it's thinner. But as part of the black
Actually,
tape
I think what's
project
going
event,
over her breasts is probably black
piece-
duct tape
it could be black.
No,
because it's
Right.
pretty wide there. But the
know
other
what?
stuff,
No.
And if they did
No, it's
trim
still
it, we
electrical
wouldn't
tape.
know. Well, we wouldn't know, would we? They're pretty close. So, like, unless you get up and personally get to examine it, I don't think we get to
I
say.
volunteer as tribute.
You know what? Okay,
I can.
AT2, I
I can-
commission you to go and find out and let us know by next Mayhem in 30 days, within 30 days, on what it was. I expect.
I can
a full
post a
report.
picture of electrical tape if you want.
I think we have to
Not in
actually
that
go
manner, though.
to the tape. We need to go to the actual tape that we're talking about. I think.
Wait, they got
was this
video?
for Fashion Week?
Probably.
Yeah, no, it was during Fashion Week, and it was put on. This whole show was put on by designer Joel Alvarez, and it
Yeah.
was actually a pushback on Fashion Week on like how ridiculous they all are. Let me just show you. I got another picture here of what he. Oh God damn it! Stop that.
By the way,
You know-
Otter,
Yeah.
just to let you know that Taeyong of BTS was at New York Fashion Week, so you can call him and ask him about it,
Oh,
and
do
then
you-
have him call me and give me Jungkook's phone number. So.
it ain't gonna happen. All right, so hold on. Let me just pull up all the models. There's more. There's actually more.
More.
Like, yeah, there is.
There's
It was not
more.
just one thing. But there's something even better about these, because that's not the funny part of the whole thing. Part of her, she's actually, it made the news. This whole fashion show, they're all just wearing tape. White tape, black tape. They're all just wearing tape, as you can see. Okay.
So is it one-off wear or is it
It is-
reusable tape?
I don't know. It's called the Black Tape Project. It was done by this guy to push back on Fashion Week on how ridiculous they get, how exclusive they are, how they are eliminating people from entering and showcasing their products in every way, whatever. But anyway, the whole thing is
And this is
part
new
of
to
her. Yeah, it made the news, not because he was pushing back on Fashion Week, but because she had a wardrobe malfunction. Now, I'll go back to the other, I'll go back to the other picture for you, and I need you guys in the chat and up here to tell me where you think this actual malfunction happened, because you're gonna be really surprised, I think.
I
mean, what do you think they could get in trouble with? Okay, it was
okay,
a malfunction.
So if we remove the text banner from the image, I'm willing to bet it was down in that region because,
or on the backside of that region.
well, to put in that area, front or back, but they would most be upset if it was the front that became exposed because, well, the cheeks still kind of cover the part that they don't want to show on the other side. But here's the thing. My thought immediately goes down to that region for one reason and one reason only. And Wrecker, I know you know the answer to this question. What happens when you heat up tape that has a certain level of adhesion, especially electrical tape?
It comes loose, of course.
Oh, it slips like anything. And I was actually thinking it was probably the top half because it doesn't look like it is being held up by anything other than its own adhesion.
Oh, and then the jiggle as the walk.
And the jiggle and the sweat.
Yep. We have a Janet Jackson moment.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No. Okay, so where was this week?
All right, I'm going to show it to you. I'm trying to get it all in one little pot. I'll just get the outfit. I'm sorry I have to cut her head off to show you.
It doesn't matter.
It's not the part, obviously.
That's not what we're looking at, apparently.
It's not the parts any of you assholes are looking
when has any male ever needed a head?
Well,
wait a minute. I rescind that.
I don't think that came out the way you meant it to, and I'm just gonna ignore it and say, let's go to
Let's move on.
You don't want me to answer that?
No, do not want you to answer that. Okay.
The fucking shoe?
The shoe. That's why it's on my show, because they didn't care about the warming up of the tape, the sliding of all of the tape fixing that they had to do through the whole show. Those hot white lights on it was a shoe strap. And props to the model, she walked the whole damn thing anyway without falling out of her shoe. So, damn, not only was she gorgeous wearing tape, that woman can handle a pair of heels.
Still,
I don't know what.
Wouldn't that aggravate your V? I mean, having all that.
You know what? I am not ever going to find out. I can tell you that right now.
Well, hang on. We could really get into that discussion if you want to. But the question is, do you really want to get into that detail? Because there is a way to do it that...
Jared, I suggest when you do the research that you have to do for the channel by next month on this tape issue, that you check that out. I think it should be part of your experiment. If you heat up that tape, does it come off? Like, maybe you should... maybe you should add that to your report.
Claire, it's me. Do you really think the tape's going to stay on?
I may have a roll of that kind of tape right next to me right now.
You know what? If I
why don't you go ahead and do it and just we'll live stream it.
You know what, Jared? No matter how I answer you, I'm going to get
I have too much hair for that situation.
I could go all nerd girl and pretend like I don't know you and just just give you the nerd girl science answer and say yes. Well, that would make. Or I could just let them believe I actually know you and just say, yup. If Jared's involved, the tape's coming off. Period. That's it. So they can choose which answer they want, but it makes sense that that tape's not going to stay for very long based on the hot lights, the movement, the interference of Jared. Like, I just don't see it staying in place for very long. Anyway. Charlie, it's not.
I like what Icarus is asking, so let's throw that up there.
Wait, okay. Can you do that? I love having assistants. Thank you.
Yeah,
with
you
some
could.
actual duct tape, you could.
I mean, couldn't you just take the duct tape off her VG and then
Mm-hmm. Do you
Or
think
anywhere else.
maybe it was that kinesthetic tape?
Yeah, Sal and I were thinking the same thing, is that there are certain points where this does look like the base may actually... Okay, so if this fashion designer wasn't a complete, absolute effing reject, still leaving that as a possibility, the way to really get this effect and have it be the most effective at holding in this environment would be to use a base of the kinesthetic tape and then just recolor over top of it.
That's a fair point. It doesn't look like he has, but that could work.
Yeah, it was essentially a type of medical tape designed for athletes while they are performing whatever sport or athletic feat they're doing, including swimming, that it would not come off. You would actually have to intentionally peel it off, and at some point even use a releasing agent.
That was the old stuff. They believed it helped with recovery.
Helped with the recovery and also release and fluid flow to prevent lactic acid buildup.
Well, I have to admit that the fact that you can actually work out the physics of that.
And Dick, you say that like you're surprised.
Oh, is this? Oh no! Wait, should I look at it first? I'm opening this bad boy first before I put it out there. Quiz? I don't know. Like, oh, okay.
If that's the reaction, I gotta see it.
Did you actually see what the first ad says when you open it? Oh my gosh! Here you go, people.
Well, I'm just helping.
The black tape project, and Mippet, when you open it up, you're gonna be like, it's good. It's good. Anyway, I can't believe that we just did the physics of black tape on a half naked model from Fashion Week, but hey, it is Mayhem.
The examples on this website are
they this you know what? Yeah, triple pun bammo, Charlie. I know for the win. It's already. I could just stop streaming right now. That's a successful Mayhem. But we've already had dicks and dildos everywhere and lube and whatever, and now we've got black tape and science. I mean, what else do we need?
Hey, hang on. Where's the store?
Oh wait,
can I make a suggestion?
How about a Twitter with Elon Musk going after chess? You would not think
that
so,
is
right?
actually electrical tape. I can confirm it looks exactly like electrical tape.
No, it actually is body tape, but so it is the kinesthetic tape. It's just the backing, the external side is a vinyl that you can get in a multitude of colors.
Oh.
I kind of like the unicorn one. It has a nice blue base with enough of a reflective coat and shimmer to it. No, I'm totally not looking in the store. I'm totally not looking in the store right now.
No, I mean, you're not.
No,
They
should have a mother of pearl tape so it could do all those different colors.
Why would we think he's doing that? Like at all?
Quiz,
really.
they call it platinum.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Yep. Well, if I could gather your attention panel back to the screen for a second, I'm going to show you what Elon Musk has been up to in chess. Has anybody heard anything over the last couple of weeks of this big old chess master game that went on that has a bunch of controversy, has been attached to
shaken up?
Shaken
Not
up.
stirred?
It's certainly
stirred. They have inserted themselves in places they don't need to be.
All right, let's see this.
Okay. Well, anyway, they definitely have inserted themselves, and this kind of leads into the other topic we want to talk about strikes and cancel culture and all this bullshit that people are doing in 2022 that is just getting.
Well, this is definitely a good one.
This is good. This is a perfect example of what we'll be talking about shortly. But there was a damn, why can't I make him bigger? Hold on, I can't make him bigger. Not who the hell would want to make Elon Musk bigger, but there I go. There I go. Here we go. All right. Okay, Elon retweeted a meme that was put out. Okay, that was created, and apparently Hans Niemann went against the top chess guy, Magnus Carlsen. Yep, actually, Carlsen, and he won. Okay, and immediately upon that win, rumors started circulating that he cheated. Now, granted, Carlsen has rumors from when he was younger, much younger.
No, he admitted that.
He admitted that there were rumors, and
he admitted when he was 12 he made a mistake.
When he was 12, he's 18 now. He just beat a much older, much more setted chess player.
And that was on the board
for a while.
That was face-to-face meeting too.
Right, and it was right. Okay,
he's never cheated on the board, from what he said. Just to be clear.
And here's the tweet: talent hits a target no one else can hit. Genius hits a target no one else can see. Because it's in your butt. Now, that did not. The rumor is that Niemann inserted a butt plug.
Anal beads.
Anal beads. Okay, anal beads with remote activation, and had someone else giving him plays by activating the anal beads in a certain manner to give out code.
Now, do you want me to tell you why this isn't possible?
Well, first of all, this is ridiculous.
Wait, Quiz. You think
fun
this
for
is
him?
Impossible?
This is not possible in what they're thinking it will do.
It is possible to start and stop it in code.
No, that's possible. But you have to remember that from the point of insertion, once they've inserted it, and he has to now walk from wherever he was onto the stage, sit down, those beads are going to be moving. Left, right. They are not going to stay in the spot. Can you imagine that those beads would float towards a certain, gland, maybe a prostate gland, and they turn those on? I mean, he's not going to be sitting there going, my next move is going to be to tell my partner to turn it up.
See, it's almost like you can build up a tolerance with enough training.
I don't think this 18-year-old has gone through anal bead training to cheat at a chess match. Let me just put that out there. I do not believe this. No way, no how. This is actual proof of how far people will go to be just fucking ridiculous when they can't believe that somebody else beat them at something. This is so, and you know what proves it? The fact that this Carlsen actually put this tweet, put a version of this tweet out there and then disappeared. Won't even talk about it. He just let the people have it. Here, this is what I think.
He's part of the problem, because after he got beat, he could have still continued in the tournament, still won all of that. But he quit after he got beat. And does that shock me with Magnus? No, it doesn't. He's done this kind of stuff before. He gets beat by unknowns and he walks away.
Temperamental genius? Who would have thought? Temperamental genius. Who would have thought? Oh, thin skin? Out here in the public? Got to make a man? Yep, who would have thought, right?
You know where you'll find some really thin skin?
I wonder.
Would that be in the anus?
Yes.
Okay. Listen.
You know they have more nerve endings than these.
I do actually, science nerd here, not just a Mayhem creator, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, I get that, but this is still bullshit. Like
It is.
total
It
bullshit.
is.
Trying to ruin a young kid's reputation because he got bested. And what I don't like is like they throw this shit out there, then they get called out for it and they don't do it. They just watch the fireworks go. The media took this. I mean, Elon Musk retweeted this. Like,
Yeah, but Elon is an overgrown child. You mention anything butt related, he's gonna jump all over it.
true. I was thinking that he's like a 12-year-old, isn't he? He's like, oh, but I gotta
He
do
he
Yes.
literally he. So let's look at the car companies and the models that were released. You have the
Right.
Model S, you have the Model 3,
Mhm.
you have the Model X, then the Model Y. What does that spell out?
Hmm.
And he admitted to that's why he was naming them in that order.
Well, welcome, Dirty Uncle Sal.
I
How's
love
those?
it.
Hello. Do you know
Hey,
everyone?
Uncle
There's
Sal.
Jared and Wrecker and Mippet and Quiz in that order. And there's Sal, our favorite uncle.
Who's Dirty Uncle? What are you talking about?
Okay,
yeah, exactly.
It's our dirty uncle. Okay, dirty uncle Sal.
Just in
That's
time
true,
to
yeah.
talk about if anal beads could be used to
Yeah.
send communications.
I like
Anal beads.
I like
Wow.
I like Jin's comment though. I do.
I,
And to
I'm
think I was
speechless.
always told that chess was a cerebral game. I guess it's whichever head you're thinking
Well-
about
well,
at the
no.
time, Jin. Like,
No, Jen, that is right. Chess is a very cerebral game. It's just that a lot of people have their heads stuck so far up their own ass.
Exactly. Especially people like this that are actually trying to cause harm to other people, like for no good. Like
People who can't take a joke.
yeah, the people running with this is like ridiculous. Like, first of all, I mean, now the guy is out there. I mean, Neiman is actually like, if I did it, I would tell you. Like, that's it. Like, I didn't do it.
If I did it,
fair and square.
if I did it, we did it.
He says, "And what now? I'm gonna have to perform all my matches naked, so like this doesn't like go with me." And I'm like, "Okay, we're gonna have naked chess now."
That
That's
could
how-
be
Wait,
fun.
now hold
Yeah.
on. This might not be bad.
The funny thing is that this whole thing that the media picked up was
Mhm.
started in a subreddit
It was.
as a meme,
Oh, let me get this
a
as a,
joke.
as a joke. But then there was other people.
Wait,
This
you
is
mean
how
the
bad it
media?
got.
You
Yeah.
mean the news media has no measure of self-awareness?
No, they're like on the freaking subreddit
Shut
getting their
up.
I
goddamn
know.
getting their information. Like, hold on a second. What are you doing? Nope, get out of there. This guy, right, in the subreddit here, he's actually claiming to have developed the anal.
Ah, but
So
no,
where
he's
was
calling it right. He's calling
like-
it a butt plug. And if you use a butt plug with the right interface, I could see that happening. Beads,
Oh.
no, because they do go up further, but just a butt plug.
That's right.
And even then, this guy's claiming to be the designer and inventor of the Dalmy.
I don't believe it.
Mm.
I don't believe this either. But this is where the media and Twitter is getting their information. The Reddit. Like, I'm like, if that's where you're getting your information, I think you need to stop. Just a
I
little
just
bit.
hope the media
Or
never
double
finds
check it.
Aura.
Or double check it. But I do have another thing for you. I want to ask you about this. Like, you said a butt plug would work better, right? Did you?
It
Yeah.
could still work because it's not moving.
You know, it's Halloween, and I want to know if that one will work. Will that work?
No, because that doesn't have any way to carry electronic communications.
And I want to know what goes good with candy corn this time of year. Besides, like, what does this actually was on a Twitter feed, and it was like part of what can you add? Like, how do you take your candy corn? Like, what do you drink with it, eat with it, whatever? And that's what they posted.
Well,
I like it. I like their moxie.
I'm
I do.
actually going to order one. So
Mm.
Well,
That's
you
okay.
cut everybody up.
That's okay,
Wait,
that's okay,
wait.
Sal.
Quiz. If you're getting one that's that shaped for Halloween, are you getting the Christmas tree one for Christmas?
If they make one, I probably would.
All right, let me make a few phone calls.
Okay, this one doesn't look like it's got any technology with it. This one just looks like a sitter, like a stationary. What do you call that? Like just a squatter. Like
It's a dumb
Yeah.
plug.
it's a dumb plug.
Dumb plug.
It's
Do you,
dumb plug.
do you think? Do you think they could make ones that would just light up?
Why though? You can't see them.
Because then you
That
could
doesn't
shove it
make
where
any
the sun don't shine and make it glow.
You know
Yes,
they
Danny.
they do make
Brilliant. That just
translucent
proved it,
and
Quiz. That just
clear.
proved it. That this man
Oh,
is as straight as an arrow. That proved it right there. Right there. This is it. That's it. All right. That where they don't need lights there, just so you know. Nobody needs to know what is on the inside. Nobody does. Okay. Nobody needs to know that.
Except a doctor.
The doctor, yes. If you yes, and you better have your degrees hanging on your wall if you just shining a light in there. I'm just telling you that.
your
right
top
now.
might want to know what's inside there, but
Well,
Mm.
actually, your top should not have to guess with proper preparation. But I do not need to educate the rest of YouTube about these things. This is not for YouTube. Actually, I can't. I know, Jin. I don't like candy corn. That's the only reason I could do this. I hate candy corn. It's like wax that somebody sprinkled sugar on. Like
I don't
somebody
know.
explain
Hey,
candy corn to me. It is
candy corn-
not.
Candy corn is at least better than the old fucking wax lips that they used to do.
Well, those even are just like wax with like a little, like a dribble of some kind of really rancid artificial flavoring. Like, you know, the kind of like they say it's cherry, but it tastes like acid. Like it's just nothing. Like it's like got that bitter, like awful aftertaste. Like, you know.
I gotta ask Charlie though. Actual licorice, like the black shit, or are we talking like Twizzlers?
Twizzler, I don't like black licorice, but I'm down with some Twizzlers, man. I could do Twizzlers.
That's why I have to ask, because
These are all
I do not like the anise flavor, like anise seeds. I don't really not fond of licorice. The black shit. Oh, you called it right, Charlie. Like that stuff. It makes my mom was very fond of that, and some of my other relatives too. But I just can't.
it's got to be that generation. They just didn't have the better shit.
I don't know. It like
it just got stuck in there, didn't it?
it can.
Anyway, Jaeger is so gross, but you know what? If you're Jaeger is like one of those things you keep on the shelf of your refrigerator, like on the bottom shelf on the door, and you have it there for those cold winter nights, like, right? And it's like you're sick, like you're post flu, like, and you just want to knock yourself out, because I'm telling you, drinking Jägermeister, like a couple of shots of that stuff, not only is this gross, but it's gonna knock you the hell out. Like, just that's it, and just done. And it's a good thing for a cold or something like that, where you just don't care anymore. You just need to be done with the situation that's going on.
No, that's what you get a good whiskey for.
No, I don't want to waste
alcohol.
good. No, I am not wasting good whiskey or good bourbon like Woodford, like nothing like that. I'm not wasting it on post flu, like hacking myself and all that other, no.
Just
If
get
I
a
want to
bottle of
knock myself
Edson.
out,
You'll clean your insides as well as your outsides.
oh no, or like
And
that's
probably catch fire.
that's why.
Jaeger's what you give to people you don't like at your party.
That's right. You save it. You go, oh, do you have anything else to drink? Oh, yeah, bottom shelf on the door of the fridge. Yeah, there's a whole bottle there. Yeah, go for it. And they'd be puking up their guts in no time. And just make sure to leave the house, because that shit is impossible to get out of rugs. Let me just tell you from experience. Like, don't let anybody puke Jaeger. No.
Just in case anybody wants, Claire, I posted another link for you.
Oh no.
Oh, it's candy corn toy time. Wait, I want to look at these. Like,
Why don't they have bomb pop butt plugs?
I think
Those would be festive.
I think we need to
With
look
the
at
ridges
that.
and everything.
Would you
That's
go
in
with
my
the actual
history
shape
now.
or just the color for
Well,
the bomb?
well, I mean both. Like, don't you think that'd be interesting? Like to have like the ridges and everything and like the taper tip. I mean,
I wouldn't be on the receiving end, so I can't answer.
I mean
that.
either, but Me neither, but at the same time, whip that out, see what happens.
This is
So,
highway
Quiz, what
robbery.
do you think? Would you want a ribbed bomb pop instead of the candy corn?
At least that's tolerable taste.
Okay, either. Okay, you're only going to use it during certain times. Let's be
This
honest
is
about that.
ridiculous, Quiz.
If you're looking for anal stimulation, you're going to want to go to something like the Magic Wand, who has the either the bunny ears attachment
The silver,
or
all
the
those
magic
silver
finger
things that
attachment.
were all over the roadway. We're gonna go back to that because let me just tell you, this kit here with these 39, that link we just put down there, they are $39 for that plastic set that does nothing but let you sit on it. Like no.
You know, a bar stool let you sit on it too. Like,
No, part of this conversation, Dirty, was the conversation that we had about Copystrikes, and I think
striking and timeout because
yes.
people were little bitches. Oh, sorry.
Oh well, yes, people do that. Are you talking about chats? They do that all the time.
Oh, I'm talking about like I'm salty about Twitter.
On Twitter, you got? Did you get banned?
I'm in timeout. I'm still in timeout.
What'd you do?
I told Rohog he needed to learn to spell, and I tried to help him. He picked the most.
Wait a minute. That big old
piece of dog. I also complimented him on his boobs, but whatever.
Oh God.
Okay.
Why are people still giving him attention?
I was talking to Clarissa, I think. Clarissa the Worm. I was talking to her, and that big slob rolls his butt into there. It's like, you're next. It's like, bring it, bitch. But I said to him, bring it, bitch. And he couldn't bring it, and he got mad at me. So he struck some of the most like minor things I could have said. Like I said worse to him that he didn't strike, that he didn't report me on. I wish I could share. I'll share a link with you somewhere.
Just ask, did he do a whole stream? Did you give him content? Would you?
The content I get, if I did give him content, it was nothing he'd want to stream about.
I mean, God, I just don't understand why people go this far. I have been literally ripped to shreds on Twitter for shit I haven't even done that they just think I did because they don't have anything better to do. And I never banned anybody for anything. That's their opinion.
I don't block anybody. I don't. My account's wide open. I don't block anybody. I don't care. It's like, you want to come at me? Come on. But be smart about it.
I mean,
if you want to talk to me, fine.
I mean, I guess I don't know. Thin skin and YouTube, they just don't mix. Okay,
thin skin and the internet doesn't mix.
Yeah, it's like
right. The internet doesn't. Here's the thing. I think I figured it out. People don't hate Twitter. It's because it's an instant gratification thing. Like, you can talk directly to somebody out at the second, and people with thin skin like that, they don't tend to like it when you come right back at them and have something to say. And so it's like, on YouTube, on a video, you can write a comment and they don't have to pay attention to it, or they can hold it, right. But on Twitter, it's right back, boom, 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 what I mean?
It is. And it does get a whole bunch of people get involved that you don't know, and everybody inserts themselves, and it gets to be a whole big, I mean, I've been part of it. I've been I don't want to say I've been I guess you'd say a target of it.
I've seen people try to gang up on you all at once, with the whole, you're mocking media and you're X amount, that's stupid.
Yeah. That is kind of stupid because, first of all, I don't have that kind of talent.
Wait, you're not mocking media?
No, I'm not. I've not.
I'm mocking media.
No, Aaron's mocking media. Mocking media was in the chat. No, listen. They do themselves.
How you never see me in mocking media at the same time ever?
No, they do themselves a disservice because if you actually just think about it, it's just a bunch of people starting shit for their own reasons, whatever they are. Go on, do it and everything. But anybody that actually looks at it can see that I'm not any of those accounts that don't get us started. Am I supposed to type and be with you out there in the chat? One of the,
that's multitasking. We don't do that here.
I don't know. Listen, I'm just saying, if you actually look at it, there's no way. You look at the systems that I use. Everybody knows I've had the same Twitter account since 2016.
You have a potato for a computer. How are you doing both of those?
Not anymore. I upgraded. So here come the rumors again. Look. I bet you, because that background is moving behind us now, and I upgraded and did something new, they're going to be like, see, she just fakes that she doesn't know how to do anything. she couldn't possibly be learning as she goes, or have the assistance of other people like Mocking Media, who do some
she's Mocking Media.
intros for me, or Counter Talk, or like the people in my Discord that help me out, or like you guys up here. Like, no, that couldn't be true. No, none of that. The reasonable answer couldn't be true. Let's go for the most far-fetched, ridiculous,
What's that
freaking
awesome
bullshit
razor?
that we can. Huh?
It's an awesome razor in the situation. Like, oh my god, I hate
I
this.
don't know how, but
Okay.
I don't. All I know is that an account
Simple
used
steps is best. It's
an
easier.
account
Keep it
used the
true.
document from my Twitter that I did actually tweet. It was on the 7M lawsuit and Katie Joy, and I did retweet it from Business Insider. And so I have a Business Insider account. So it had my name up at the top. That person retweeted it, or somebody sent it to them and they used it in a tweet of their own. So obviously I'm that account now because
Oh, good
of
god.
an article, because of
Jeez.
a article. Which it's very like if you look at like when that account started, when I've been here, where we've been, how it's so fucking. All you have to do is trace my IP, because that's all you have to do. Like all these, like what are these what are those investigators that they have over there, right, Jared? They're so
Copystrikes.
talented. They're so talented.
The crack investigative
The
team
crack
that
crack
investigators
team.
that can't
The
even
crackhead
run my
team.
IP to find out the same damn IP since 2016, and it ain't anywhere else. Okay, I tell you where I'm from. I tell you who the hell I am. I don't even hide my name from you. You freaking got my docs in half your discords. Like get over yourselves with this bullshit. Like
now
it's too
Claire.
much.
Now,
Yeah.
Claire, let's have some real fun.
Okay.
Now, this message comes from me directly to those people, you fuckwits out there in the audience, who want to really come up with something extravagant. If you really want to dig down the rabbit hole, look at how much I've been showing up here versus other places. Now start to think about things that are going on. And really, let's see what you can come up with.
Oh,
let's
boo,
see
you
how
didn't just
close you can get
expose
to
us.
reality.
Oh, we actually live
Oh.
together somewhere in South Africa, don't we, Jared?
Good lord.
Shit, you just ruined the whole thing, man. It's
No,
been,
no.
this has been so
It's a
good.
challenge.
Wait,
It's a
wait.
challenge for them to figure. I'm setting out a challenge for them to try to figure this stuff out.
Why would they care? Like, this is what I want to know. This is an actual question that I ask myself on. Why the hell do they care? I'm not doing
do we
anything
really
to any
wanna
of them.
go
I
into
don't
that?
even want. No, I don't. Like, I mean, I don't even know if they have the answer. And
Oh,
since-
I know. I do. I know why they're doing this. I know why that type of person acts in the way they do. And actually, I was having a conversation with a friend last night, and this came up there as well. So I'm going to
wait
tell.
a minute, not me and mocking. Don't tell me
No,
we've made
no,
another
this
channel.
no, this behavior.
Oh,
This,
okay.
this was a private conversation offline
Alright.
that I was having with a
Okay.
friend.
Yeah, don't do that.
But we know there's a group of people that both of us are familiar with that all exhibit the same type of behavior. This is the type of person whose life is so devoid of value, so devoid of anything that brings genuine happiness and joy, that the only way they can get any sort of fulfillment, the only way they can make themselves feel better about where they are with their lot in life is by trying to destroy others, by trying to mock others, by trying to attack another person to make themselves look better and feel better. There is a huge psychological problem with a lot of the people who are your talking heads on a lot of these platforms, because that is where it's coming from. It is coming from a position of severe mental deficiency, and actually, I'll just call it what it is. It is a mental illness. It is a defect in how they are emotionally and mentally wired that has pushed them to act in the way that they do. And they get their dopamine by either making someone else pissed off or by attacking another person to make themselves look better. Now, I will say, I'm not an angel. There are times that I will poke and prod and get stupid people to act and dance. But here's the key difference between those type of people and my perspective on it and where I'm coming from. They're doing it because they want to make themselves look better. They are doing it for themselves in that aspect. My interaction with idiots, is just for them to make themselves look even more ridiculous and then laugh at them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing it to make myself look better at all in any way, shape, or form. I'm doing it for the pure comedic value.
No, I get it, and I really try to stay out of it the best that I can, honestly, because like I'd have a different, like they do call me stuck up and this, that, and the other thing, because I do approach it in one manner. To me, it's irrelevant. It's the most fucking ridiculous shit I've ever heard, and I don't think it is warranted of a reply. If you want to believe that shit, go with it. Like, go ahead. Like, I can't help you. You're not going to believe anything I say anyway. You're just asking for my response to tear it apart and look for little things and then just go on with something else. Like, it's not my job to give you content. Like, come up with it on your own. Like, I don't want to play. And I do agree with you, because what you're just saying about why they do it, that they're out there saying I have a mental disorder now. Because I'm so many different accounts, you know, and so many different versions of whatever. Like, I mean, I got a new mic. I'm waiting for the new version of me to be explained. Like, you know, hello, it's actually new technology. Like, that shit does happen. Like, you know, but no, you know, hey, you know, whatever, you know. But anyway, on with that. The bigger thing is about the general view of cancel culture going on right now in 2022, because there are two sides to it. Some people are just totally against it, and some people are totally for it. But when you actually listen to the argument, it doesn't sound to me like anybody knows what the fuck they're talking about, or what cancel culture actually even is, or what's going about. It sounds like a bunch of stomping children.
A bunch of toddlers in daycare.
Yeah. Well, forgetting that at any second it could happen to them. Okay.
Well, I think that's what it is like what cancel culture actually is effectively is the mob mentality of shouting down and trying to remove any potential opposition to your position on a given subject.
Right.
Didn't somebody else in history do that? Like, oh, you don't like my opinion? Go to the hospital. Wasn't Hitler like that too? You don't like what I'm saying? I'm going to fucking get rid of you.
I don't know.
What
they will do. I mean, I've had trouble since I started my channel, because I like came from a certain community, but I didn't want to speak about that community or that subject. And I did do a parody on it, you know, here and there. I did do some humor only. And but I'm not into the like the other part, and there's nothing wrong with anybody who is. Like, I don't have anything to say about anybody who does it, because I know why, and I respect on YouTube everybody's right to do what they want on YouTube. Okay, what I object to is the real life stuff, the stuff that they do to personally damage people for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Like, that's just going way too far. It's just really going way too far. If you don't like the content, exit stage left. Don't watch. Like, I got just as much right to do whatever I'm going to do. And why the hell does it get under your skin? Like, most of these people that object, they are not have anything to do with me or anything I say or anything like. They're not contributing to content. They're not part of anything that I'm associated with. So, like, why does it matter? Why does it matter so much? I don't understand. But hey, I mean, it's nice to know that somebody died and left them all judge and jury of YouTube. I mean, that, you know, I'd like to know who it was and who did it. Yeah, because I want to press charges on the person who killed whoever was in charge before these fuckers took over, because they're ridiculous. Okay, they're just ridiculous. We're like, I just want to go for the big ones. Like, go for the people that you might actually have actual issues with. You know what I mean? It's just like, it just looks like petty personal stuff. It's hard to take serious when it gets
and that's
that
another
ridiculous.
thing. Most of it really is petty, pedantic bullshit, making a mountain out of a molehill. Because if you look at a lot of people pushing it, what is it? It's content creator versus content creator.
Mm-hmm. Or I don't like this one.
Because they can't make their own content, they have to drum up some fucked up bullshit to then be able to talk about it.
Well, you got to give them credit, though. I mean, they're actually drumming up content for content.
Right, just for content.
Stupid, but like they're actually. But at the same time, though, you have to resort to like picking a fight like that, and it's not even picking a fight. It's just picking one person and sending like your cat to go do what you know. So and starting shit and then running away.
Well, and exactly. This is where I have to look at you, audience, not everyone specifically here, but the population at large.
Mm-hmm.
Stop making idiots fucking famous for doing retarded bullshit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's what they actually like. That's entertainment to them. They really do. The worse it is,
Then
everybody loves to watch a burning building. Everybody loves to watch a car
Everybody
wreck.
loves a
You
train
don't want to
wreck.
admit it, but how many people you drive by? Are you slowing down to protect the policeman that might come up to the car crash? Are you just
I pull
slowing
over.
down to look?
there,
Right? Like
there is a
we all
Everybody
do
curiosity.
you
it.
if you pull
Yeah,
over.
yeah, they all do
I-
it. They
I
want the
will
shit
agree.
show, the dumpster fire, the worst. If somebody is having a mental breakdown, that's like the hottest thing on Twitter. I mean, that's what I mean. Like somebody just got accused of cheating on something that means something to them, that they studied on, that they're really, really good at. And they won a championship. And it got diminished all over the place by a bunch of anal beats and a rumor.
It's
No.
not the first time that someone's accomplishment has been denigrated by the person that or a person they beat along the way, and it
Mhm.
won't be the last time. The problem that I see is it's getting way too much traction when it comes to the cultural zeitgeist. Is yes, it happens. Yes, people are going to look at it. But what happened to, I don't know, what is that phrase that a lot of people throw out but never actually fucking do themselves? Oh, yeah, do better.
Research.
They don't.
No. Do
Do
better.
better.
You want to
Mhm.
you want the world to be a better place? Start with yourself. Start with what you can actually control. The way you are as a person and the way you are to everyone around you.
Right. Right. And granted, that's not easy. That's not easy
Yeah.
when you're under attack. That's not easy when they're coming for you and saying ridiculous stuff. Believe me, I know it's not easy.
I
It
was
is one
I
of the
was
hardest
there.
things you could possibly do.
I was
But-
there, and you want to know how I got it to stop? I
Mm.
would just ask anyone repeating any of it the same question, the same one question. Can you show where that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Proof it didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Citation. What's that? That translates to citation needed.
Fucking needed.
Yeah. And which is another catchphrase, but I like that one because as I learned on Twitter, every time you asked, they were like, "Oh no, go look where I said this, go look where I said that." You would
It's
actually
on
give
Quote,
them,
unquote.
channel.
yeah, and they
Right.
were just like, "Nope, can't admit a damn thing." Like it's like if you've got to scurry, run, and hide behind all of that, then people need to just look at when they're doing that. That just shows you there's really nothing there. You know, if you have to. Go on.
It's basically like people used to say, do your own research type
Mhm.
comment.
Mhm.
It's like, well, you told me this, so clearly you should know. You should already know the research. I shouldn't have. You should be the one supplying it.
Yeah, it's your
Mhm.
Burden of
claim.
proof here.
It's your claim. Support your fucking claim.
Well, here's
Oh,
the
yes.
thing. It's not good for the goose or good for the gander. Like they're allowed to say whatever you want about like Sal when she brought this up. You're allowed to say he's allowed like this particular YouTuber, which I don't mention the names. I'm sorry, I won't because that's just how it is. I don't want anybody saying, "Oh, she hates this one. She hate." I don't care. Let me just be very clear. I do not give a fuck. Okay, about any of them and any of their names or who the hell they're doing. It's about the issue. Sal said a YouTuber got offended about something she said and made whole content on it. And she's not a YouTuber. Okay. She's a person with an opinion. That to me is like, thin skinned. Like when you're a particular YouTuber and you're using content to go out there and say stuff about people, and this particular YouTuber does, that is the content. It is commentary. Look it up. That's what it means. He's talking shit about everybody and everything. Okay, that's what it is. But when he's using actual subs and people on Twitter and things like that just have an opinion that just may not go against him personally and make it as an attack weapon, then it's not commentary anymore. Then it's
Just so you know, I put those messages on Discord.
And
I post them
what
for
do we
you, so you can
what
see
could
what
we
I said.
reclassify that from commentary? There's a new term, and you guys can all say that I said this because
Criticism?
I'm not taking this video down. I don't care what they say. I don't care. I'm not taking it down. You could just call that bully activism. That's what you're all doing. That's what the YouTubers who are actually going against the subs, going against the other mods, going against the other people who do not have YouTube channels and have not addressed them directly that way. That is what you're doing. This is bully activism. Like, it's not cool. I do know that you have a right to fight back. Okay. But you could have fought back on Twitter like everybody else. You could have fought back in the same mean, but you actually, the reason I use the word bully is you're bigger than them with a larger platform, and you're trying to browbeat them down with your opinion and embarrass them into turning over your way. And that's a bully. That's why I'm using that term. I think it's appropriate the way I'm using it. At bully activism right there. You're promoting a way to treat people that, personally, humble bear opinion here. Well, not so humble, but yeah, that's what I think. And I'm sorry about that. You want to know why people push back? That's it. That's it for me. I won't speak for everybody else. But when I speak back against that kind of commentary and those kind of channels, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Bully activism. You're not going to get it there.
And to add a little bit onto that, the response that I've started using at times that I get a lot of enjoyment out of is when you point out that behavior to people and then they start getting angry at you for pointing out their own behavior. I generally end it with, well, if the clown shoes fit.
Yeah.
And you know what, Grace? It's not a who. It's an issue. It's everyone who does it.
It's a mentality. It's a behavior.
It's just everybody does it. I mean, we're only, someone brought up one incident as an example, not as the star shining in the north. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the issue, okay? Not that account, not that YouTuber. This is just the example we're using to make the point.
Wait,
okay.
Wait, I thought that was the brown star in the south.
The way down, the underlow. Okay. Oh God, she's like, back to Mayhem we go. Okay,
Bismarck.
Yes, I know, right? Right? Like, thank you. But I get it, because it is Mayhem, and Mayhem sometimes gets a little serious about the issues, but always we bring it back to the fucking funny ridiculousness of the whole thing, because it is rather ridiculous that we're still in 2022 after all this, like having these conversations about that, because people just don't know how to treat other people.
Well, no, a lot of them, they know how to. They just choose not to based on preference and fucked up bias.
Well, yeah, I mean, they know how to treat people. It's just that they know how to treat people like shit or crap, and that gets them the response that they want, because then you get the ones that like do the ass pat and like, oh, you weren't wrong. You totally were right about X, Y, and Z. And that's fine, whatever. But like, you don't have to attack people over it, like their opinion, because it doesn't go with you. It's like
it's all to do with the social. It's all to do with social media. If they can say shit on social media, they can say shit on social media that they don't have to say, that they would never.
They don't have to be
say
accountable for what they said.
Right.
And it has no real world consequence for them at all.
I'm never going to meet you, so give a shit. I can say to you that gives me license, which it doesn't.
I'm sure they'll have plenty of things to say about anything that we said up here, and it'll try to get twisted into saying this about this one and that about that one, or whatever, only to fit their whatever it is they're trying to prove at the point. But I'll leave this up, and hopefully people will actually hear what we said, because
it was a soundbite. Fuck everyone on the panel. There you go.
Okay.
Fuck you back.
Fuck you back. It's Mayhem. Let the fucks begin.
Mippet, how dare you threaten me with a good time?
I know, right?
Hey, I'm running out of handcuffs, guys. Calm down.
Yeah. Remember, Jared, she got the duct tape, the real duct tape.
I got like 8 different colors of duct tape in the back of that van. I'm just saying. And just like Bucky said, Mippet, facts. Thank you. Because we should be like, this started out like we were talking about cancel culture and stuff, because like, I'm not trying to cancel any other accounts. I'm not trying to tell anybody how they should act. I'm just saying what it looks like to me and why I won't do it. And I'm not really getting into it that way, only as a general topic, as an issue that everybody sees, and then I get called out. And that's why I had a series. Y'all know I had that enough is enough thing going on. And I tried to talk about the issue.
I tried to talk about the
That got turned
damage
into
that
an
happens.
attack.
Right. And I got attacked because I wouldn't name names and I wasn't like pulling people out and like hanging them up there to dry.
But then it was.
But you know what?
Then you got blamed for like you not following along with your own what you're trying to do. Like that was.
Yeah, but where was I bullying anybody? Where did I bully a single person? I wouldn't even name the offenders. Okay, just because I have friends or whatever, I'm not responsible. Here. Let's just be clear. This is Claire, and I am only responsible for whatever the fuck Claire does. I'll own it. I'll admit it. I will say if I'm wrong. I will even listen to you. I'll listen to both sides, every side. I'll give you more grace than you fucking deserve. But I'm not responsible for what any of the people I know, either casually on YouTube, on Twitter, that you may see me on their streams, that I may even admit publicly that they're my friend or that I actually support them. But I am not responsible for a goddamn thing they do. They own that shit. Put it where it belongs. Don't come at me for it. Although, if it's about an issue, I'll go to bat for it, which I have on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere. Nobody up here would ever say, I keep my mouth shut about anything that's about an issue or I feel about. Well, what I don't do is let you throw shit on my feet that don't belong to me. Yep. I know a couple of people that y'all don't like. So what? I don't particularly like a whole bunch of you, like a lot of you. Let's make it clear. You got nothing I would actually like, okay? Especially not the behavior jealous? You've been tossing. Jealous of that?
You're not jealous. You have to. Come on.
Are you trying to get me to kiss my not wearing pants? Like, stop it.
Yes.
Stop.
Okay,
No.
I'll put the chocolates away.
Yeah, well,
and the cognac.
No, leave the chocolates and cognac.
Cracker, you're leaving that shit out.
Leave that shit
wait,
out.
wait, what?
Now you're talking my game.
But I thought you said
no, just leave it where it is.
Okay.
We need dirty beetles.
I'll back away from it. I'll leave it on the floor and back away.
No, stay. You were the one who brought it.
Don't leave the room.
No, Grace, it's not about not liking. It's about the people that are like at me all the time. Unless you're one of them. Like, I don't really believe you are. And I don't know why you would ask if I don't
like
you.
Stuck in your house.
I know. Grace.
There's the shit stirrers out there. Those are the people that have the negative opinion of, and that behavior is the type that one is what we're speaking against.
Right.
But getting back to the main topic with the whole cancel culture side, my view of it is this. If you believe that the person that you are in disagreement with is so wrong that you have to remove them for any length of time from the platform, you know what that tells me? You need to get better arguments because what you're supporting is full of fucking shit. If you cannot defend your position in a way that you can maintain civility in a discussion with a person that disagrees with you, you need to get a better position.
Maybe dictionary is not for you.
Juju, you could try, but we're still going to hold you responsible for every damn thing you say. Sorry, love. That's how it goes. But anyway, but I like your behavior, actually. You're actually honest, like most of the people in our circles are trying to be. Okay. And it's just, hey, I'm responsible for me. I'm not blaming it on anybody else. And if I don't like you, I may tell you what I don't like that you're doing, but I'm not going to make it personal. Like I don't like you. Okay. Even people... Y'all see me in chats with people who have actually literally stabbed me in the back 10 minutes prior to a show. And I'm still trying to be a decent human being because you know what? That's personal shit that doesn't have is nobody else's business, right?
You know what that's called? You know what that's called?
Don't even say it. Don't use the adult. Oh, God. No, don't put that on me. That is like the biggest. Oh, my God.
Wait.
You're the adult.
No. It's called professionalism.
Yes,
exactly. That's an adulting thing. So same thing.
I would say it's a combination of being old enough to be an adult to know it doesn't really matter, like how I'm going to act to them, that it is a personal issue. I try to be professional because it's a personal issue. It doesn't belong in the chat of the creator or anybody else who's around. I'm being respectful. And I try to give a little grace. But basically, it's because I probably didn't give a fuck. How do you like that? You didn't really make your point. You have no evidence. What you're saying is like filling a hot air balloon, and I would like to keep my feet on the ground. So you up there in the hot air balloon with all that hot yakety yak yak and all that bullshit that you're doing, right? But I'm on the ground here in a chat, just minding my business, because that's what it comes down to. Irrelevancy.
Here's something though. Generally, I do have to agree with you, Claire, that having that level of maturity and professionalism is what should be strived for, and is what a lot of people should try to do. And I personally am in that vein as well, to where I can have an argument and disagreement with someone, but still be professional and still be courteous on air. I won't fucking deal with them personally.
Yeah. How do you do commentary and not, Jared? You're supposed to be looking at all sides of something. You're supposed to give others opinions, right?
But there is a caveat here. There is a list of 4 people that I personally will never be on air with.
But let me ask you something, though. I'm going to ask you straight out, Jared, and I'm sorry if I make you uncomfortable, because I feel a certain way about this, too. There are definitely people I won't go on air with anymore either. But are you going to judge me if I did?
No.
And your 4, whoever they are, I'm not going to, whoever mine are, I don't think that I'm going to judge you if you did either.
No, I think 2 of them, it's for the same reason, and I think everyone on the panel and in the audience would agree with them being on my no-fly list. There's just something about recorded multiple instances of threats of violence directly at me that that's a huge no-fly.
Is that what I have to look forward to? Like, or if I plan on, I don't plan on disappearing. Sorry, not sorry.
What, no death threats yet, Bear?
No, actually I did. Do you know the last round? Oh, I'd say it was about 6 weeks ago. I was getting, like, maybe a little longer. I was getting unstuffed bears, pictures of unstuffed teddy bears in my DMs. It was lit. Like, I think that was a threat.
You got Build-A-Bears?
I got unstuffed bears. Like, they took the stuffing out.
The Build-A-Bears before you get to stuff them full of like love and heart.
No, they were like, the stuffing was all in the picture, like as if something bad happened to the bear. Yeah, they cut the bear off.
So they attacked the bear in effigy. That
that's fucking lame as shit, right?
That's so cute and childish.
Isn't it lovely? Like, that's what I get. And you know what's even better than that, Jared? It's all sock accounts. They don't even have the balls. My name's out there. You come at me with my name, but you come at me with socks. And you accuse me of having hundreds of socks, but you come at me with sock accounts.
And you know what? The ones that I referenced, I have to give the primary one credit, because he did it on his main account, in Discord, on a YouTube live stream, in DMs, and you know what, dude? That took balls.
I would say that he actually meant it then. At least he's like, he meant it. Like, and you have every right to not want to go anywhere near them.
But there's a curiosity factor to it. Was the lost revenue and lost accounts worth it? Yeah, because motherfucker lost his Discord account because of those threats.
Well, you can't really threaten people and not lose. I mean, YouTube's got clear terms of service if he's got a YouTube account. If it happened on YouTube, they're pretty clear. So is Twitch. I mean, we're watching cancellations. Somebody just slipped with, like, somebody just got banned for having sex on Twitch accidentally on purpose.
7 days.
For 7 days.
Quote unquote accidentally.
Like, she didn't see it. Yeah,
oops,
right.
I tripped and fall and fell on his dick.
No, it was it was pretty funny.
There was a hand given the other day.
Yeah. Tripped and fell.
Yeah, and no one's gonna tell me Amaranth, man, that she ain't actually all those slip lip pictures and oops, like a little bit of cheek here, a little bit there, and in the swim, like all of that. No, she's very calculated. She's kind of smart.
She's really good at what she does.
She really is. She's using that terms of service to her.
She's working around that. Like, good for her.
Well, here's something that people have to realize too, and this was actually brought up, and I mentioned this in the live chat over on the Shills earlier tonight. Platforms like Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, all of those platforms that have an actual clear terms of service and guidelines, once you get above a certain amount of influence and cash flow for that service, you no longer are required to abide by TOS.
You're not bound by their law rules anymore, unless you do something seriously, like really bad. But like,
even then,
where's that line? Even then, you don't get slapped on the wrist.
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
I'm going to put it in the chat. For or against cancel culture. Actually, there was, this didn't start as a personal conversation. I didn't intend for this to just be about our personal experiences, although Jared and I have been around a little while. And some of the people that I'm with in the chat, like Mocking, we've been putting up with this shit since we started our channels, like back in February of last year, whatever. You're not allowed to like just have your opinion without getting trashed. Who you talk to, who your friends are, who you associate with. They see you with somebody, then all of a sudden, whatever they did to you, it's your fault. Like whatever. Like it's almost possible to get treated like an individual, which is all I've ever claimed. Is like all of my politics are individual, all of my statements are me individually. If I'm on Twitter saying something, I am not supporting somebody else's opinion on it. I am giving you mine, and it might be similar to theirs, or I might be on a side about it. Okay, but it's mine. Okay, not everything that person did or who I know. And I know a lot of people. I have 22, I don't even want to go into the numbers and anything like that.
Yeah.
But there's too many fucking people than this small group of who you can talk to and who you can't, and who's right and who's wrong. Well, here's the thing. If you come at me, and many of you know this because some of you are in both camps, okay? Some of you are in the little camps, the bigger camps, all over the camps. No one comes to me without the actual information and is going to have a conversation about anything, okay? I don't want to do that. You don't see me out there doing that. I am not going to just say that certain people that I have a negative opinion about are not good people or bad or whatever. I will tell you a specific reason what they don't agree with them on. All right. I'm not trying to turn anybody else's opinion against anybody else. All right. Maybe on a subject, I might be very persuasive about an issue, but it ain't going to ever be about a person. I'm not going to get up here and tell you who to like and who not to like. It's why I got to keep. It's why this keeps seeping into what I try to do as a very big public issue about cancel culture, because it's just absolutely ridiculous what people do with their opinions. Okay.
Yeah.
I know what they can
what
do.
you've got to do is just say fuck you lot and just go on with your life and ignore the fuckers.
Yep.
It's the best.
And if you want to go to other creators' chats, let me just say this, because I do mod only a very small amount of chats now. I used to mod a lot. That's why I get all. I think that's why I have all the hate that I have, because I used to be freaking everywhere. I had a wrench in a lot of different places. It just got to be a big problem. I don't do it anymore. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm very selective. I do mod for a few friends, associates, collaboratives, people I actually support, like their content. Okay. I am friends with EKC People Suck. No doubt about that. Her first mod, been there since day one. I don't plan on abandoning her. You know why? You people are fucking insane. I wouldn't leave her to wolves like you ever. Ever. Okay. And it's not that I'm like, oh God, everything EKC says is the golden word and I support everything that comes out of it. No, it is just to keep her chat clear of you idiots trying to derail whatever it is she's talking about, or bring your own agendas in there and try to derail it and talk about something else, or make it about somebody else. That's my job as a mod, and that's why I'm never going to leave her. As much as you all keep trying to make it into something else, that is the reason, because she deserves somebody protecting her like that, just like all of you do. Just like you all do, okay? You shouldn't go to people's chats to derail them. You got something to say about something else besides what they're talking about? Make a fucking channel. Do a blog. Go to Twitter. Go to Instagram. Hey, you can have a voice appropriately where it belongs. I'm not saying go against, like you can't have another opinion in a chat. Yes, you can. How about keeping it respectfully to what the creator is actually covering at the time? Hey, that's novel. Like, let's not bring up something from 2 years ago that we still got a boner about and don't know how to masturbate and get rid of it. But hey,
wait, is this where I come into the conversation?
Yeah. No. Hey, Claire. Hey, Claire. Can you say that louder for people in the back?
Can I say that louder? I've been saying this for 2
people,
years.
Say it louder for people in the back. You know,
they
like,
don't
and,
listen.
Like, help turn. Well, we're gonna get them to turn up the bell tone first. And then say
they
louder.
don't listen to me. I've been saying this shit from day
I know.
one.
I just want
they don't listen to me. They don't care. They're like, that damn bear. That damn bear hates us.
That damn bear.
That damn bear.
You're fucking bear.
Claire, I have a question.
That damn bear. She was gonna put on plans.
What?
You said that they should go out and make their own YouTube channel.
They should.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what's the advantage of having a YouTube, Claire?
Oh.
What should you do on your YouTube channel if you get one?
Well, you should listen to Quiz, who always reminds me to do the YouTube things to make y'all like and comment and share my shit and actually subscribe because listen, let me just talk to the mofos who are out there watching my shit and won't push the subscribe button. What the hell's wrong with you lazy motherfuckers? Just push the goddamn button. My views outweigh like everything. Like I don't understand why you won't push the button. Like you come on.
I push it back.
Come on, do it. Did I not get a better mic for you? Am I not saying what you want to hear? If I'm not saying what you want to hear, why are you watching? Why are you watching? Like, I get it. It's so confusing. Just push the button anyway and comment on the video if you got something to say. Let's talk about it. I don't delete comments. I don't let my mods delete comments. There is a way to find out who does it. No, I don't. Nobody deletes anything. Okay, we do look at everything. Now, I have had quite a few people tell me off on my videos and then delete it themselves. But I want to remind you that YouTube sends me everything, even if it doesn't post. They send me everything. And I'm sure you know that. But why did you want only me to see it and put it on YouTube? Like, I don't know. Like,
hey, Claire, I was looking over the like and subscribe button. There's another button here called join. What is that?
Oh, gosh. Well, then you might actually have to like me because you'll have to put up with me. If you actually join my channel, it might be that you agree that some of the content might be entertaining. Some of the content might be worth keeping here on YouTube. And I would like that. And what you do get as a perk is an invitation to my Discord, which is private.
You have a Discord channel?
I do have a Discord, but it's private. It's private to those people that actually want to hang out with me for the right reasons. Like that maybe they want to contribute to the content. They want to play the games. My actual content is open to everybody in the Discord. It's a creative, collaborative Discord where there's plenty of people that have channels in there. We like to work together on content and subjects and things like that. Try to help each other with video, audio, and all kinds of things. And we play games, as Quiz will tell you. He's our game master. We watch shows.
Wait,
we do
I thought we agreed to always refer to him as the Dungeon Master.
Oh no, that is
no, that's
Mrs. Cassandra rules that basement, man. Yeah,
right. She doesn't do it very good because you're always getting out.
She is always out. I don't know. I know. She said she'd come find me and tie me up in the van and get me about.
That's where you're supposed to be.
The one thing they can all say about me on there, I am a wily bear. Yes, you can. You definitely can say that. Yes, I. It's hard to catch a bear. It is definitely hard.
I wonder how the hell you get out of handcuffs. Like what the fuck?
Well, Jared taught me. That's not.
Damn it, Jared. Damn it.
Anyway.
You're gonna have to talk. I've been trying to capture this bear for a hot minute now. Come on.
Look at these sneaky little hands. Of course they're gonna figure out how to get out of shit.
God damn it.
It's out of style.
Fine.
Yeah, Jared is out of style. Taught me much, but anyway.
Are you saying that you know how to get out of handcuffs?
Mm-hmm.
She does. Fuzzy ones, hard ones, striped ones.
Oh, that was rather punny. I like it.
I know that was rather punny. And if I'm not struggling, you do something right. That's it.
It was utterly fantastic.
It was utterific. Let's just call it out. It was utterly amazing.
Hey Claire, you know about otters? Do you know that mama bears, otters use like kelp to cover their baby otters when they're carrying them out in sea? They use kelp as blankets. Little tiny otter blankets. And they have the extra skin pouch between their underarm to hold their favorite rocks.
They do. I know that because I had actual video of them playing with their favorite rocks, pulling them out from under their armpits and juggling with them. Yes.
See what I learned to catch you?
Yeah. This is.
How about that face, sucker?
I think I'm being like, Did y'all hear my stalker just tell y'all how she plans to get me? Oh my God!
That's how I caught you in the first place. Remember that video I sent you long ago?
It is. It was about 8 months ago. Actually, we were playing on Twitter. Actually,
yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, it was the trench coat for me. I mean, you had me at the trench coat, babe. Yeah,
I thought I had you at the thigh.
Well,
when I flashed the thigh, come on now.
That's true, but it was
non-shave for a month.
Well, I do like manly thighs, but
I know.
All right, enough. This is not the Bears dating service. All right, let's go.
I didn't say I'd share. I didn't say I'd dating. I just want audience. I want to, and I have your attention now.
All right. After all that speech that I just gave about first of all, with the cancer culture thing, we know that we were talking about deaf noodles like every week, right?
Oh my God.
And like Deaf isn't like getting canceled. Like Deaf is kind of using all this stuff. He's kind of canceling himself, but he's not. Like he's actually getting bigger.
He's getting more views if he's losing subscribers and like viewers. Like people are like, dude, you're full of shit.
He is, but it's the views. So here's the thing: you don't get paid by subscribers. You don't get paid by subscribers. YouTube pays you by the views based on the ads, right, Jared? Like, so I don't really think he cares. He's losing subscribers, to tell you the truth. I think he's going to keep doing this.
For his health, because that head of his. My God!
Don't say that out on Twitter because that's how Papa Gut got in trouble. Like,
I don't care. I'll say it on Twitter again.
He actually just said he was concerned for him coming back so soon, and he actually able to take the heat? I don't know, but that whole thing was ridiculous. This whole thing,
the whole Death Noodle fucking arc is just like, okay, dude, go back to your Minecraft house, man. Like, then you can like justify your psycho or crazy. Or your
exactly. Besides the fact that he's suing Keemstar for something he does on a regular basis over one tweet, like that's like Keemstar. I do predict, and I really, really hope it happens that Keemstar gets that play button. Boom, put another one on the wall. He definitely this is the most ridiculous. And I'm reading it, and Keemstar's lawyers are awesome. Okay. Okay, props to the legal team over there. It's good reading. It's really good reading. They only put out like 60, 70 of Def's tweets that say the same thing that Keems did, pretty much about other people and all over the place. Like they really nailed him. And he's actually suing them for this one tweet.
Yeah.
And actually, wait, this is the difference in the legal teams. When you go and you read it, Def's legal team actually admitted that they were more upset. Dennis was more upset and traumatized by the comments that people made on Keemstar's tweet. In other words, other people, third parties not related to Keemstar, had to say about it than what Keem said. How does that work with defamation?
And he wants to hold roast battles.
Yeah,
like I would love to see him come to some of the battles that I've been to.
He's a comedian, allegedly.
Just as a little anecdote, like the MC is not just a random title. I have battled before, and this was back when, let's say, nothing was off limits.
The 90s.
Everything was said by everyone. And if Deaf Noodles even tried to come up against even some of the most harmless MCs who were battle rappers, it would be
it would be hilarious to us just to see how epically he failed.
He would probably run and delete everything he has.
So he would
just say that like it's a bad thing.
You guys remember what happened with Carlos? Like when he went and like came back, was like, oh, he judged me too harshly, but he asked him to judge him.
He did. Yeah, he asked for his opinion and then beat him up about it and cried about it.
Carlos wasn't even that bad. Like he was actually pretty helpful. I mean, and Stephanie was like, oh, he was so horrible to me. I have a feeling that's what that roast battle would look like. on like a little bit bigger
Oh.
scale.
Wow, we have 15 votes and not one single one for cancel culture, people. Even on Jeff Noodles. Like, there you go. You're not the only vote. And hey, Christola, how you doing? And Sean Coffee, are you talking about Deaf Noodles' or mine? I know he said he would never do the news again. That I know. But if you're referring to the Discord, DM me because I don't have your ID and that's why you're not in there. But, if that's what it is. Okay. But everybody hate watching him is unbelievable. Absolutely. He's getting a lot of views on this. But you know who else is getting like a lot of flair? Like 2 weeks ago, Andrew Tate has been canceled on every platform. Now,
he's been deleted off every platform.
Yeah, like listen,
Couldn't that happen to a more disgusting person?
I know, and I'm
Probably.
no fan. I'm no fan of Andrew Tate, and really not. And I'm only for him being removed for the misinformation, because when it comes down to it, it wasn't his misogynistic attitude that got him canned off everything. It was the misinformation in his MLM process for how he was building himself up and what he was giving people for actually the money in return and all of that. Causing damage to a whole client, like a whole group of people. He's causing damage to a whole mindset of young men. And they took exception to it. Not so much what he said about women in particular, or the fat jokes, or, this, that, or the other thing, which under certain terms of services for YouTube or Twitch could be an issue. Basically, they brought down his actual internet page, right, Drecker? His whole Hustlers Inc. Brought it down once. Yeah.
Both version 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He didn't have a YouTube channel per se of his own to bring down because he only goes on as a guest everywhere else. But I do believe they snipped up a couple of videos of his off of YouTube. I know they banned his Twitch. I know he's off Twitter. I know he's off Instagram. He's off just about everywhere now, except for they let him. He's now on Rumbler. Is that the name of it? Rumbler?
Yeah.
Rumble. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, good Lord.
Kind of like our ex-president who just had to go to a whole nother platform to.
No, the ex-president had to build a whole nother platform.
Yeah. He didn't get to. Nobody wanted him, so he built his own island. Too bad it's not an island, but well, there you go. I'm just telling you. That is just like just a little crazy, because here we got like them starting rumors to get rid of people that really aren't doing anything, and yet it took how long was Andrew Tate out there before anything was done? How much money did people have to lose? Okay, before he was held accountable. Now I'm against cancel culture. I can't even say it. Like I'm against cancel culture in that you just get to say, somebody doesn't get to say something, that you just say, okay, you don't deserve the same rights as I do to have a YouTube channel because I don't like what you're saying. I don't believe in that, but I do believe in accountability. And I think that's the problem when people start to talk about cancel culture. When you say you want people to be responsible and hold them accountable for something, how do you mean that? What are you talking? Like, what are you holding them accountable for? How do you want to hold them accountable for? What is it, the difference here? Like, you have to talk about the specifics. Yeah, because if you don't talk about the specifics of it, then it doesn't mean anything. Then you're just like ganging up on somebody for something because you don't like them. That's how it's going to appear. Like, you really got to craft more how you're explaining it to people, because you say you're for or against. Now, 100% of everybody said they were against cancel culture here. But I'll bet you it's all for different reasons. And I'll bet you they all mean it in a little bit of a different way. Either they just think that you should be able to do whatever the hell you want and not have any consequences, or you don't care. It shouldn't matter that much what somebody has to say, or if you have issue, like leave it up to the platforms to do it. Like, I don't want nothing to do with it kind of thing. But, the article that I posted, and I'm going to post it again because it was actually an actual very serious, very well-constructed article that started this whole conversation. I'm not going to take the time to read to you guys, but it actually balances out the difference between the pros and cons of cancel culture and how we actually speak about it anymore in social media, and how we might be able, by individually crafting what we mean when we say we're pro and against cancel culture, we might actually be able to make a difference on who's going for it and who's not, and what we're behind, and actually have more balanced in informative conversations about it, you know. Mm-hmm. But it was a good one from the Atlantic of all places. Don't come for me, YouTube. But it was actually pretty good. Because like we're looking at people who are trying to get canceled, but they're not. Like if you look at everybody was trying to cancel Alex Jones, right? Like, would you agree? Like he really had a movement against him for a while there, based on the lawsuits that he has right now from all that misinformation about the shootings and the children. And he just wouldn't shut up for the longest time. And he used freedom of speech to do it. And he caused a lot of damage. And he put out a lot of misinformation. And he's paying millions in the first lawsuit. He's got 3 others to deal with still. And that's what they're talking about, accountability. But he's like, but I changed my mind. I only said it for 2.5 years. Like, I'm not saying it anymore. Well,
but change my mind. Can we stop pursuing me now?
I only stabbed them 3 times.
Yeah.
I stopped stabbing them after that.
No. If you're gonna stab the hooker, you need to stab them 37 times.
Oh, sorry. In the face.
37. Oh, why?
Oh, sorry. For people who have watched me long enough, they know that inside joke. It was something that came up in Quiplash and has been a running joke ever since. It's either a hooker stabbed 37 times or 37 dead hookers. Take your pick.
Oh God, they come up against each other every time too, right?
Quite often, yes.
Mm-hmm.
But remember,
I love that game.
You
actually,
took it back after you did it, so clearly you're perfectly fine.
Yeah,
now.
you had to be able to play it again, right? So there you go. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know, but let's see. I have more for you. If that's not enough,
there's
more.
Wait,
more.
There's more.
Wait, do you know what Andrew? Do you know what Andrew Tate did recently? That I did. Like, I didn't find this. I have to give credit to Wrecker. He found this and sent this to me. We were talking about Andrew Tate, and he just goes, "Oh, did you know what he just did?" And he sent it over to me. He actually sent a cease and desist to Ethan Klein.
No.
Shut up.
I have evidence. Wait a minute. Ethan said so himself. Hey, I'm not going to just say that and not put it up. Like, I'm going to put it up. Okay. You know, because everybody was really, really out there about Andrew Tate. You know, there was quite a few people who were supporting, like, hey, you know, if Andrew Tate can get canceled, we all can get canceled. I'm like, yes, we all could get canceled. It's true, but it's not like Andrew Tate didn't have issues. Okay, you know, there were some things, but there were people supporting that he should not be canceled because he has the right to say what he says. So Ethan puts out, dear free speech champions that defended Andrew Tate. Tell me what you think about this. I just got a cease and desist letter from him. Andrew Tate, ! He demands I stop talking about him. Thoughts? It was pretty kitty. I'm not really fond of a lot of Ethan's content, you know. And you know, there's that big thing between him and Keeb and like all that. And but I have to say that was pretty damn funny. Because it's just like, hey, what do you think? You know, and of course the quartering. Did I say that with enough sarcastic drip of just dread? Like, Jeremy. I hate to say, Jeremy said.
Jeremy, you find
hey, it's Mayhem. I do get to have opinion on this show. Okay. So Jeremy has to put out there, Ethan, are you so shallow in your beliefs that you should abandon them just because someone else does? Wait, the shit gets deeper. Free speech is important, and as a content creator who has faced several lawsuits involving creative freedoms and your own speech, It's baffling you have such an tick. And Ethan goes,
An L.
Such an
take.
L take. What's the L take? I didn't even know. Like,
I'm guessing it just means
is that lame?
a loss.
Is that loss,
take?
lame, loser? I don't know. But taking the L. That's total. First of all, have such an L take. That's total Andrew Tate speech right there. Quartering. Thank you for confirming why I say your name like this. Oh God, Jeremy. Like fucking Jeremy. All right. Yeah. Because all that. Mm-hmm. But Ethan says, bro, were you drunk when you wrote this? Tate is one threatening to sue me, not the other way around. It's like, because here it is, the quartering's going, wait, how are you putting this up there? Free speech, damn it, free speech. And he's like, Jeremy, Tate's suing me to shut me up. Like, hello? Like, Jeremy couldn't have just proved everything I think about him all in one tweet. All in one fucking tweet. It was good. It was glorious. I literally did a dance.
Talent. That's
that was
talent right there.
I did a dance when I saw that tweet. I did, because it was a twofer for me.
When your brain and spinal column don't connect to your hands.
This is true.
Wow.
It is true. And you know what? I have one more. I have two things. I want to end on a positive note, too. But I do have, where is it? Mippy. Oh my God. I'm trying to be positive about something here, and it's not working. All right. I do have a contest. I decided that every month when we do Mayhem, I'm going to put a little contest out. We had so much fun on a contest on another show that I did a while back. I'm going to put this up, and while we talk for a few minutes about something else, we're going back to the ducks, but it's not porn, at least not yet. Okay. No duck porn yet. Okay. But there's a $25 Amazon gift certificate for the best caption for this. Now, it's going to go on longer than this show. There are a few of you still here in the chat, and those of you that watch on YouTube, this same picture will be posted on my community tab. And I just want all of you to just, if you put it here, the caption, I will enter it. If you put it on the back of the community tab on the YouTube, I will actually enter you into it. And then we will run polls to vote on them until the next Mayhem, and you will get your winner. I know. And you're all, even panel members, everybody is allowed to participate. Everybody.
I'm sure I'm not allowed to participate on this one.
Yes, you are. But could you send it on the back of the channel so I don't get this video taken down? That's all I ask. Don't get the video taken down. Although, hey, there is the carrot incident. That's still there. So, right, Mrs. Cassandra? But, whenever ducks are involved, whenever ducks are involved, there's going to be mayhem. Woo! Okay. Anyway, these should be good. But anyway, while we're talking about that, I wanted to, all over the news, you can't miss the passing of the Queen of England. And I don't want to take a crack at the Queen, actually. I don't. I really don't, because
so take a crack at Charles.
Well, I probably will end up, and I will apologize to anybody who finds that disrespectful in a bitch. But come on, it's Charles. I mean, I've been waiting.
He's got ears the size of a fucking elephant. Yeah, exactly. Shit.
It's like the elephant in the room.
Make fun of him.
Exactly. So we're like, I have this lovely little thing, that I wanted to show you about the Queen. There's so much that we don't know about her, actually. But she's, 96, right? Is that how old she was, Jared? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, I've read so many articles. The longest monarchy yet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Reigning monarch.
She was the oldest. She was the oldest and longest tenured.
Right. Most stable, they're saying. 14 prime ministers. I mean, all those. Yep. Churchill. She made it through Churchill. Come on.
Well, granted, it was Churchill 2.0. It was his second term.
We'll grant you that, Jared, because actually it's pretty funny if you think about it. I'm greatly amused. But she did, and she's the only queen in England so far to date to celebrate a 60, the only monarch actually to celebrate a diamond anniversary with her spouse, 60 years married.
That's right.
Okay.
She was also a Bond girl.
Oh, she was a Bond girl? Okay. I knew
Yeah.
she joined along with Churchill's daughter. She joined the services. Okay. She's the only active queen who has done that during the world. I mean, everybody else does go in. You know that Harry has participated. William has. I guess Charles did somehow, but I forgot. I mean, he's got a uniform, so he did something, right? I mean,
it is a requirement of royalty to serve in the armed forces.
And it should, don't you think? I mean, like, you know, they do.
They're freaking nobles. They better be apt at it.
She is a major facilitator of 600 different charities in the UK. Her first corgi was given to her as a gift by accident. It wasn't even on purpose. We all know she loves corgis. That was her. She's the only one in the whole of England who's allowed to drive without a license. She drove everywhere. She never had a license, and she was never required to get one. Now, all the royals, if they drive, they need a license, but not her. She did not need one. She did not.
And do you know the reason why she doesn't need a license?
I would like you to tell all of YouTube the reason why, Chris.
The reason why she doesn't need a license is because her signature is on the license. She can't approve herself to a license, so she doesn't need one.
Exactly. No, and no, that's not what we said, Christola. Don't put. That's just you misheard. That we would never say that. I'm not being disrespectful for the Queen. I actually admire someone to give that much of their life to their country under what she had to do at the time she had to do it. Since what? She was born in what, 1926 or something like that?
Early.
Yeah. All right. So she's gone through all of it. All right. You know, and some rigid confines on how she was supposed to conduct herself, what she was supposed to be responsible for, what she was supposed to tolerate or not tolerate, while she had people telling her what to do when she's the one supposed to be telling them. Like, you got to give her a little bit of credit here for everything
allegedly she did her own car mechanics.
She did
till the day she died.
She was very good at it, actually. You know, and she does get a lot of exotic animals. Did you know she owns 2 sloths? She didn't donate those, but when she is given exotic animals, she gives them all to the London Zoo, or a zoo that can handle them. She doesn't keep them on her own. She had horses, dogs, sloths. You know, we all know about the corgi stories. Absolutely, those corgis went anywhere. I do believe Andrew, of all people, got the dogs. I have issue with that. I really do, but we'll see.
Adam, that's brutal. Oh, that is brutal.
Wrecker, you think that one's brutal?
No. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Okay.
This will be probably the tamest brutal joke you'll ever hear from me.
Okay.
So, Wrecker, what do Princess Diana and Pink
Queen
Floyd
got to 96 before she died, but Queen. Sorry.
Hang on, Sal. What do Princess Diana and Pink Floyd have in common?
Diana got to 120.
What?
They both had hits off the wall.
Banned. You're both banned for 10 minutes. Oh, stop. Oh, my God. Hey, Christola, no problem. I know it's that damn Bermuda Triangle accent of mine. It does it for you, though, doesn't it? Come on, YouTube. You like it. You really do. Okay, but I never heard that one before. The Bermuda Triangle? Like, there's an accent from the Bermuda Triangle? Like,
nobody will ever know because nobody will ever come back.
Oh, fuck. Well, this is interesting. All right, I got to take the duck down. I'll put it back up, people. But
what the duck?
What the duck? The duck is going for a second. I'm taking the duck. What the duck is right. I do. It's only a minute, okay? And now that I can actually play it big, I get to play it big. Look at me with a grown up. Yeah, look at me with a freaking grown up like here with a mouse, and you can't hear me typing, and I got like a real mic, and like this is like bullshit. Oh, but I forgot to stop it. Whoop, whoop. Stop that. Okay.
That's a goosing sound, not a ducking sound.
What? Okay.
That sound you just made. Goosing, not ducking.
Ah.
This may get us a little bit hit because it's from History Channel.
Yeah, they are
Alright.
very.
Oh, all you have to do is trim it out or take the sound out or whatever. So I'll do that. I'll take it. I'm gonna list it.
Hey, I've got a
hang
great
on,
idea.
Hang on, pause.
Why
for a
don't you
second.
let me just do an? I'll commentate over the top so they
No.
don't have to hear it.
No,
I'll just
no,
make up my own.
no,
Don't worry.
no.
No, okay.
Claire, you should know from the shills. The History Channel loves taking streams down when it's their material.
Oh yeah, that's a fair point.
Then here comes
Yeah.
Charles. Sorry, guys. Oh wait, I do have something else. Okay, I have a comic I can show you. I wonder if this will show big enough. Thank you. And Dick, I'm learning. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not getting this damn stream taken down for the Queen. Queen Elizabeth, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm over here in America. Yes, I'm one of those young brats that left, and I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm not losing my stream for you, boo.
Don't blame me at all.
Allegedly, her and her husband had an amazing sense of humor. So I think
I
she'd
have heard
understand.
that. I think she would understand.
And that
I
she's
have heard
actually
that.
told him off several times for making very off-color jokes.
Only because
Probably
of the
had him on that
timing,
later.
not because she didn't find them funny. That's the
Yeah.
part of that I enjoy.
Yeah.
I have actually saw something on Twitter today, but I couldn't get it to play. That she was with Harry at a function, and they were introducing some people that Harry had served with, and the guy was being all goofy and like hi Queen and everything, and Harry comes up and he goes, nah, we actually shared a tent, and she said, my condolences to the guy. And she walked off, and Harry just lost it. It was like, well, it was good. Like, he's like, we actually shared a tent. He's like, there you go.
That's
she does. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff out there where she's been pretty funny. Let's see if this will actually. Okay, so this is supposed to be just this can't get me hit because it's a damn news article, right? Wait a minute. Now it's too big. I can't hit the arrow. Why doesn't it let you put the amount in?
God, Camilla's ugly, isn't she? Doesn't seem to matter what she wears. She just looks like a horse.
Oh my God.
You could have just left this out.
Could I? Okay. She uses her purse to send signals to the staff.
Yep.
Her handbag is more than often than not the main communication tool. Like, what does that mean? Like, what she
If someone is pissing her off, she'll set her bag on one side or the other. If she starts digging through her bag, it could mean that I'm bored. Get me the fuck out of here.
Okay, that's what it would mean for me. It would be like, if there's not a mint in here, we're gone.
Yeah, if she puts it on her other hand, it means another thing. She had a lot of signals like this. Like if she changed the bag from one hand to another, I don't know if it's from the right to the left or left to the right, but it meant that she felt unsafe.
Okay, I see.
So
that makes sense. That's a good use of a purse. If you have to carry one the way she did everywhere because it was decorum, it was what was required. Listen, no problem. She only carried cash in her purse on Sundays so she could donate money to her church. That makes sense to me. She did.
She got upset. She'd smack you across the face with it.
Exactly.
Well,
and
I want to know what I want to know
on.
what signal she made to execute someone.
Wait, I don't
have
think she's
someone
executed.
disappear.
I think
It's like,
isn't that
how
the
she
finger
moved her
under the
bag.
neck? Isn't that the finger under the neck move? I mean, come on. I don't know.
Well, what did she do with her bag? Did she swing it around and just point it at someone?
All right, Wrecker. Now you have a job to do for next Mayhem next month. Oh, you need to tell me how many people the Queen actually did put the order in to execute.
Yeah, that's
because I don't know. Like, I'm just wondering, like, did she actually execute anybody by her order? Because I thought, like, now that everything, because with the monarchy and the way the legal system is in England, they're kind of separate still. Yeah. Anyway, she had a lovely habit of drinking a glass of champagne every day. Oh yeah.
Usually at night.
At night. Every night before bed, a glass of bubbly.
Before she and who
For
got
health.
whiskey.
And she once said that she does that because for her, heaven is likely to be a calm down. I like this woman.
That's awesome.
I like this
She's
woman.
badass.
I like that. I might adopt that quote. If
That's a really good one.
That's a good one, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it could be a bit of a calm
Really
down.
good.
Yep.
Just
She's
in
the
case.
only person in Britain who can drive without a license, okay, or a license plate on her car.
Right.
And she
Same.
doesn't need a passport to travel anywhere
Of course
in the world.
not. Why would she?
Again, she's the
Who are you?
signatory authority.
She is.
Well,
she
well.
is on. Yeah, we're going. Yep. Along with Winston Churchill's daughter, we said this before. She joined the women's branch of the British Army in World War II,
She's a
and the
mechanic.
Queen got behind the wheel of a truck, and it's how she learned to drive herself. Okay.
And even though she wasn't on the front line, she still served. So that is definitely something that is
And she
incredibly
has to ask her
commendable.
father to do it too.
I think so. And you know what? She actually surpassed Queen Victoria's 63 years in 2015 to be the
She became
longest
queen on her
reigning.
honeymoon.
Yeah, reign.
Oh,
the
she was on her
longest.
honeymoon.
I don't know the longest reigning monarch in British. Stop it! Oh my God. There have been 6 Roman Catholic popes during Queen Elizabeth's reign, and I don't care who they were. When the Queen is gifted a rare animal, she donates them to the London Zoo. And I like this, okay, because she's been given an elephant. Like nobody needs an elephant in the palace.
They need to get in the room.
Could somebody answer me that? Why do you give a queen an elephant?
They wanted it out of a different room.
No, it depends on the culture. And if you think about it,
India.
the elephant is revered in India. So it would make sense that it was a gift from them after India got their full independence.
Okay.
Because a lot of the countries that used to be British territories that are now independent happened because of her and her allowance for it.
Oh, well, then what do you think they were trying to say when they gifted her a pair of beavers?
You got a nice pair of other things.
She is the face of Australian currency.
Yeah.
And New Zealand.
That's going to be weird.
Yep, and New Zealand, and she has visited Australia more than 16 times. And that's a beautiful picture of her. I love this
Isn't
yellow
she on
outfit.
some Canadian money too?
I think she might be. I'm not sure. She backs over 600 charities. We talked about that. Here she shakes the hand of a war veteran of her not forgotten garden party, a charity event to support ex-service personnel. Yep. She hosts an average of 50,000 people every year at receptions, banquets, lunches, dinners, and garden parties at Bucking. That's a lot of smiling. Like, that's a hard job. I don't care what anybody says. That's a tough job.
But that's her main job.
How the fuck can she remember everyone's names?
I don't think she has to. I think she just has to smile and that's it.
Hey, you,
See,
how
you
you
just
doing?
hi.
I
Well,
remember seeing
so-
your face last year.
So
Howdy.
here's something that people don't remember either. So go back one picture. That's not just an earring she's wearing. It's also an earpiece.
Oh, okay.
Probably.
I would say jewelry that talks, double duty. Here we go. All right, the Spy Master. That's why we're friends. All right. Although her birthday is April 21st, it's celebrated in June because it was too cold in April to celebrate her birthday because everybody was outside for her birthday. See the procession? Like they all came out. So to be considerate to the people, they moved her birthday. Talk about like really giving things to your people. She actually moved it.
Yeah.
So I
It's
wonder
just
if
the
she got.
recognition of it, anyways.
And I hope she got 2 cakes. Damn it. Definitely. She speaks fluent French. I didn't know that. Queen Elizabeth, like we said before, was the first one to celebrate her diamond wedding anniversary, which is your 60th anniversary. And they went back and revisited Broadlands, where they spent their honeymoon wedding night. Or their wedding night, not their honeymoon. Queen Elizabeth has received over 3.5 million items of correspondence over the length of her reign. Here she receives a letter of credence from the ambassador of Georgia de Ravaz. What the Kraja Chilades or Chilaze? I don't know. Is that Chilaze? Like
so he's the ambassador of Georgia, the country, not the state people.
All right.
And he is Dr. Ravaz Gashivde.
Oh, well, thank you, because I cannot say that. Like, I wouldn't, as you heard me mangle it, but thank you for correcting, because I don't want him to be disrespected that way. But cool. I can't imagine having that much correspondence.
A thing you have to remember, Eastern Russian names, if they're long as fuck like that, you don't pronounce half the letters.
Okay. That helps me out. She joined Facebook in 2010. Yes, she did. Through a page called The British Monarchy. Yep, that was the Queen. She actually typed out the first tweet herself. There you go. All right. She was also represented by the royal family on Twitter and Instagram. That is run by palace staffers, though. Okay. She and the Duke of Edinburgh have sent out over 37,500 Christmas cards. Nobody, I don't do that anymore. Does anybody do that anymore?
She never got RSI. She must. I'm not going to actually finish that comment.
I know, repetitive, injury. Right. Okay. Here she is with the corgis that she loved, and she's owned 30 of them during her reign. And her first corgi was Susan, was a gift on her 18th birthday in 1944, and her last corgi was Whisper, that died in 2018. She currently was caring for 2 corgis, dorgies, actually. I'm sorry. Those are corgi dachshund mixes, Candy and Vulcan. And she's caring for them. I guess they weren't hers, or she adopted them. She got her first dorgie by accident when one of her corgis mated with Princess Margaret's dachshund, Pipkin. Pipkin. Always Pipkin. She found herself the proud owner of a dorgie. Because,
Oops.
She once demoted a footman for giving whiskey to her corgis.
Oh,
nice.
Wow.
She has opened Parliament every year except for 1959 for Prince Andrew's birth and 1963 for Prince Edward's birth. The Queen and Prince Philip at the state opening of the British Parliament in 1977. She was there every day. That's one of her chief responsibilities with keeping the monarchy and the Parliament together, as is seeing that they do correspond together. They do have a way to try to discuss things, although there is actually written law for Parliament on how they must conduct things. A lot of the power of the monarchy is not there anymore. But they do keep appearances, and they do keep actual informative. And she is part of the process, just not like it used to be, or was part of the process. The Queen is one of the most depicted women in the world, because the Royal Collection Trust exhibition explored the monarch's visual legacy, placing official portraits by the likes of Cecil Beaton, Lucian Freud, alongside Andy Warhol screen prints. I would imagine being around there for 96 years, definitely there's plenty of art.
But not just that.
Mm-hmm.
She was queen for 70.
Yeah. That's true. She was a very young queen, 26. Okay. And under some pretty, if you watch The Crown, you go through history. I mean, you can watch some of the more palpable dramas that are out there, like The Crown and things like that, to see the beginnings. It was not a good time when she became queen. It was not an easy road, and it was not something that was something that was something she dreamed about doing forever and ever and ever, or that was aspiring to.
Well, speaking of that, here's a question, and it is perfectly fitting for Mayhem. Yes or no? Do you think the Queen had a thing with Billy Graham?
What?
No.
Billy Graham?
Yeah, the preacher.
Wait. I'm putting this up. All right.
No,
I can't put that. Wait a minute. Was it an affair?
Proper.
Hold on. I would never say
devoted.
anybody is too proper for anybody else, but I
Queen
think
is
it's
too
more
devoted.
along the fact
I
that Billy
wouldn't
Graham
say-
is an American preacher
who visited Buckingham Palace multiple times
Maybe it
Yeah.
wasn't
Oh.
her.
because of her invitation.
But maybe it wasn't
Maybe
for
she
her.
liked this. She is religious, and she wasn't
Maybe she liked
Catholic,
to preach.
right? Was she Catholic? No.
It's
Maybe
okay,
it
neither
was
was Graham.
That's what I mean. He wasn't Catholic, so maybe it was his preaching style. Maybe it was his
That's
Maybe
how
Charm?
that's how it's presented in the records, and that's how it was presented on the show. But how much truth do you put into it that was only what it was?
Now, I'm putting this up there. That's a rumor. I'm just saying, do you think there's anything to the rumor?
Allegedly.
Okay.
I would
have a question.
say
I
no,
need
I'm
to know.
saying
how
no.
devoted she was
It won't let me
to
vote, but I'm saying no. But
to her
I
husband.
have
I'm not even going to go that route. I'm going to be quite direct about why I think no. But I'm going to wait for you all to weigh in.
I love
Okay, well, while we're waiting,
Juju's
I have a
answer.
question. Who gets the hat? Who's going to get her hat collection?
Oh,
Those are some
gosh, I
amazing
don't
hats.
know. Maybe her grandchildren. She's got
I would
grandchildren.
imagine her hat collection will probably go to a museum.
Like Diana's clothes and all of
Yep.
that. Yeah.
That's a shame.
Maybe some of the children can get things. Who knows? But remember
Maybe they'll
that
make replicas.
everything there is owned by the monarchy. It's owned by the actual people of England. Everything is paid for by them. So, like, who knows what the rules
Well,
are? But that's something we could.
So.
I know we could look something up. In 2004, the Queen sat for a hologram portrait made up of 10,000 layers of images of her. Like over and over again. That must be pretty cool looking. The Queen technically owns all the unmarked swans in the UK.
Unmarked swans?
I did not know this. According to laws set forth over 8 centuries ago, the reigning monarch holds the right to claim ownership over all the unmarked mute swans swimming in open waters. These days, the monarch doesn't really go around claiming swans, but the Queen does celebrate an annual swan upping, in which the Queen's official swan marker counts all the swans in a portion of the River Thames. What? All right, that's new. That's new.
Swan marker?
Okay. She also owns around 200 racing pigeons, which are really cool. Racing pigeons are actually cool. Princess Elizabeth with her younger sister, Princess Margaret Rose, holding a pigeon. They actually did that as like a family event. It was like a project. Like they raised them. Kind of cool. She was the first British monarch to visit China in 1986. It took a long time to get there. She also saw the terracotta army soldier statues during her stay. They are very cool, these statues, actually. But, yep.
Yeah, you're not allowed to get that close to them anymore.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not saying anything bad to him. I'm not. Of course, until I get to the Charles part. Sorry. Not sorry. It's not my fault. It came from Australia. I had nothing to do with it. I'm just an American, and an innocent American just played it on my YouTube channel. Hey, Queen Elizabeth.
I'll say it.
No, you can't. No,
he's a
no,
complete.
no. Wait till we play the video. Stop. No, settle down, Wrecker. Queen Elizabeth has 30 godchildren. That's a lot of hats, maybe. Wow. And Sal, maybe the hats will all go to the kids. Yeah.
Then I can go bribe one of them.
Yep. And she always looked so good. I'm telling you.
Her fashion was amazing. Impeccable. She has the best fashion sense I've seen.
Right?
Yes, but do you know why the Queen wore such colors is the question.
Why?
Because she was easy to be seen.
It would make her easy to be seen because she felt that if she wore regular fashion that she would just get lost in the crowd.
Right, because she was tiny, right? She was a tiny statured woman, and she did always feel that way when she was younger, that she was very plain, and everyone outshined her, her sisters, everybody around. So, yeah, she did not think that she was all that, but she actually was all that. Like she was everything. She ended up
and
to
the
be
bag of
all
crisps.
of it. And pickle on the side. Here we go. She sent her first email in 1976 from a British Army base, like on a very old-fashioned. That's 76. Like that's even old-fashioned for 76, don't you think, AT? Like Jared, look at that. That's weird. She presses the button to start the Enigma code-breaking machine, which was used. It is that old. Oh my God! It's
that is from World War II.
Oh, it's the Enigma.
That's what they used to break the Germans' codes and then the Japanese codes.
That's probably
Wow.
a smaller version of the Enigma machine because the Enigma
Wow.
machine was huge.
No,
Yeah.
no,
That's
no,
what she said.
no. That
This
is the
is-
decoding at like say aboard ship on a
Mhm.
submarine.
Mhm.
That is
No, I mean
The
the original Enigma machine. The
uh,
original.
there are two components of it. That size was what was on the receiving end of like U-boats. The initial encoding was built into the transmission, which was at your shore stations. That one was larger.
Or am I thinking of a different machine?
You're thinking of one of the first actual computers, which ran on punch cards. That was damn near the size of a building. And then got shrunk down to the size of a room, then got shrunk down to the size of a couple filing cabinets. Now you can hold one in your hand and fit it in your pocket.
Mhm.
Now you can
Great.
drop it on the
Mhm.
ground and actually lose it.
Mhm.
Yep.
Crack the screen. Damn it.
Damn. That's something. All right, we're almost there.
That's crazy.
She used the London tube for the first time in May of 1939, accompanied by her sister, Princess Margaret, and her governess, Marion Crawford. And she visited the tube again, 30 years later in 1969, for the opening of the Victoria line when they actually made it more direct and everything.
You
out
know,
there,
she's lucky she came out alive in 1969
I know that's
because they had all those falling angels in the tube, and
Oh God!
you just can't look away.
Oh, not good. Doctor Who, I love you.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I just love a good Doctor Who reference. I'm such a nerd.
Yeah, I know, it's good.
I'm getting like, oh my God, I'm just such a nerd. All right, her love of horses began at the age of 4. Okay, she was quite young. She received her first pony, a Shetland named Peggy, from her grandfather, King George V, when she was 4 years old, and she still rode at Windsor, Sandringham, and Balmoral. Okay, this was obviously put together right before she passed. The Queen breeds horses and has about 24 horses, or had 25 horses training at the Royal Studs every season. Here she leads her first classic winner, a filly named Carosa, at the Oaks in Epsom. And there's a lot about that. She had a lot of people that trained with her. She brought a lot of jockeys, she did love horses. She did love riding her horses. And she made like big thing. See what she did love to do. She did like right out there, Well, to celebrate her Golden Jubilee in 2002, the Queen hosted the first ever public concerts in Buckingham Palace Gardens. Now, there was a big to-do about this. Y'all remember? Like, they were like, how can you do that? You're like, what are you doing?
You're desecrating the sanctity of the site.
Like, they were like really like giving her a hard time about that. It was like a party, and then they did fireworks. They had what it was is there was pop musicians. There was all kinds of stuff.
Well, yeah, she definitely did it for the people. And when you think about it, that was the 50th anniversary of her reign. Only one other queen had gotten to that point, and that was Victoria.
Oh, true. Right. But the thing is that they actually televised it. It had 200 million viewers. Like, they were actually played this and everything. More than one concert. People everywhere were watching this, and it was really popular, actually. But there was a lot of controversy on why it started. In March 2004, she hosted Buckingham Palace's first women-only event, Women of Achievement, and it took until 2004 to do that. But I have to give her credit because she did it. She actually did it, and she made it easier for the younger monarchs, the royals that are coming up, to actually do good works and be presented in different manners. Not only just raising children and just doing charity work, but actually being able to have a business, being known for what they think, and how they can go forward. It's not easy because not only do they have the normal stuff, she's got the whole, what does a monarch do? Like the royal family way. Like, no, we just don't do that. The hell with the rest of the world. We just don't do that. And she had the double whammy. Whoops. I have to give her credit. What the heck? Get back here. All right. Don't do that.
Oh, that was the last picture.
That is the last
That's the
picture.
last one. Yeah.
And that was it. All right. That is. So we're done. And now I'm going to give you a cartoon. No, I'm not. I'm going to give you Charles if I can find him. And then we're going to be out of here.
Tomato in that case.
I have to go to my own Twitter.
By a few.
I have to go to my own Twitter for this. Hey, and Matt, you're welcome anytime. If I had known you wanted to be here, I'd have sent you a link. But I'm going to be finishing, so it'd be silly. Yeah, I don't know. No,
Well,
you might as well just.
He is just waking up though too. It is 6 in the freaking morning there, or
It is
7.
Yeah. But hey, I'm just telling you, Matt. Anytime, like no problem. Hey, everybody's welcome. All right. So I'm gonna actually show my own Twitter here. Disregard all my messages and unconfirmed notifications because I was streaming, people. That's why I didn't get back to you. All right. So, and I have.
While you have that up, that reminds me of something.
Look what I did, Jared. Look. Ooh. Is it bad manners to squeal on YouTube? Because I'm so thrilled that works. Okay. I hope I pushed the right thing. Let me know if you hear this. And by the way, I do have to put a disclaimer. I did not write the words. I did not make the clip. It comes from another country. It is not American made. And you'll understand when you hear what's said.
And I do not apologize in the slightest.
All right, she said it. All right, it all came, and we'll just put it out there. Mippet sent it to me. I don't know where she got it. It was a secret, but she sent it. We can't say. All right, here we go. Hopefully you can hear this.
My lords and members of the House of Commons.
Do we got sound?
I am deeply grateful for the addresses of condolence by the House of Lords and the House of Commons, which so touchingly encompass what our late sovereign, my beloved mother, the Queen, meant to us all. But I'd like to make one thing straight. Charlie's in fucking charge now, and she's about to get fucking real. As I stand before you today, I'd like to address some of the tyrannical shit I'm going to do as king. First off, America, we're taking you back. You cunts have been free for far too long. I will not have it. Australia, you're going to become a massive fuck-off prison again. Fuck you, cunts. India, you're safe. We don't really want you back anyway. Also, I'm bringing that thing back where, like, the king gets to fuck your wife after you get married. If you want. That was a cool rule. Anyway, cunts, adios. I'm out of here.
Oh my God.
My lords and members of the House of Commons.
I'm not playing it again. Oh my God.
You're welcome.
That was fantastic. That was great.
Yeah, and it wasn't.
There's just something about having that touch of Aussie accent to go with it.
Yeah.
That just icing on the cake. Fucking phenomenal.
Charles came to Australia and did go to school for a little while in Australia. So, hey, a little bit of Aussie rubbed off on him.
Nope. I would say like that is it. But on that, we have gone well over our 2 hour. We're hitting the 2.5 mark. I'd like to wrap this up with you all.
We're making up for lost time, Claire.
Are we? I know, Mayhem only once a month it's rough, isn't it, Jared? But it's the best time. I mean, thank God for what the fuckery. I mean, that's all I gotta say. I can't explode all over YouTube. Yeah, Mrs. Cassandra, stop calling the manager. I'm wrapping it up. You got anything coming up, Jared?
I'm unsure of that. Definitely not this weekend, but maybe next weekend there might be something going on. Don't know. Keep an eye out. Notifications will pop up.
They will. And that's Jared's link is always down below in the description, or you could find him over on my channel. I got it on there, or y'all know that's AT2 Productions. And Record, do you have anything coming up soon?
I'm always working on covers of different songs and stuff like that, and I might be working on another little personal thing depending on what happens. But yeah, that's pretty much what I mean.
We're gonna link Record's channel too down below once I do the timestamps and everything. Everybody who has a channel will get linked. Hey, Dirty Uncle Sal, when do you think you're going to get out of Twitter jail? Like when?
I appealed it, but like it's on principle now. It's like I'm a bitch, but not his bitch. And so I don't want to like. And they keep saying, "Well, we'll open it if you delete it." It's like, no, the public deserves to see that shit. That's funny. It was funny.
No, it was funny. It was a joke. And just they're supposed to say, parody if it's funny, like whatever. But
I'll probably give in and like bend over, and then just post the screenshots. So
Well, thank you for joining us because I knew you had. I didn't know that you got actually put in Twitter jail, but I knew you wanted to talk about this. So I was like, whoa, that was
some time out. It's cool.
Yep.
I'll probably give in eventually though.
Yep. And hey, Quiz.
Hey, what's up?
Got some last words or events you want to talk about or anything before we head out?
Yeah, we've got a we got a new game that we're gonna look into playing. So when you hear the call on the Discord channel, come running. So
come running, right?
How on earth do you get into that Discord channel again?
Oh my God,
it slipped my mind.
Oh my God, that's right.
It completely slipped my mind. How do you get into the Discord channel again?
You got to join as a member or join the Patreon. It is a perk. Or there is another way that you can join my Discord.
Couple more, actually.
You can actually be a moderator for my YouTube channel, but you got to be really good. Like I just don't bring anybody in.
That's why she doesn't let me moderate.
My moderators are top notch. They are the best. Yes.
What about those of us who are just cunning linguists?
The cunning linguists that are the actual creative collaborators, that's aka people that work with me on my channel, like Jared or Dirty Uncle Sal or Mippy or any like the people I work with on other panels. They do get invited in also. So if you want in, come do a show. I've got several for you to choose from. I do Am I the Asshole? I do What the Fuckery. I do serious political stuff with Quiz on Sundays, and
hey, sometimes you gotta get serious.
Hang on a minute. So how do you get reminded about these things, though?
Well, you got to sub to the channel so that you get the reminders, or you can follow me on Twitter.
Click subscribe.
Click subscribe.
Click the notification button and choose all.
And choose all, or go check out.
Just ring my bell, baby.
I know. Here I am. I'm out here on YouTube begging people to ring my bell. I have a sad life, dude. Like, oh my God, this is sad. But you guys did a great job of making me do the YouTube things. Thank you for that, because I really suck at it. I really do. But that's why I'm a little itty bitty naked bear on once in a while. But Monday we'll be doing our regular show. Unfortunately, I will not be doing On Cold Full this week with over at the shows with Amy Hogan, who I love doing that show with her. But we're on a little bit of a break until some things get technically fixed out, in probably the week after, from what I heard. But and
we're not doing any political show tomorrow either.
And we're not. We're not. No, we're not. Nope, we're not. But Monday we're doing true crime and legal, and then Tuesday I've got a library chat with Bearded Heretic that you're not going to want to miss for on the 20th, and some other things coming up.
How do you make sure that you don't miss those streams? just out of interest, I'm just curious.
Well,
you see that little bell at the end?
I'm muting him. Okay,
you got to tickle that bell.
I'm sorry. Okay, all right. You got to ring my bell.
You gotta, there was something else that you do, though.
You got to subscribe to the channel and then ring my bell.
When you post that you're going to go live, there was something else that you could do as well. What was it? Was it you get notifications or something?
You do if you ring the bell, but if you don't ring the bell, you don't get the notification. That's all the thing.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes if you look on your YouTube homepage, all those little videos that come up, sometimes they have a little notify button underneath them. You can click notify on them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, the notify button.
Of course, I know what you're thinking, Ricker. Don't worry.
I know. I didn't. I unmuted him. Mrs. Cassandra said, "Do not mute sexy voice."
Oh,
do not. Okay, sorry, Mrs.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right. And on that Mippet. Wait, I gotta ask Mippet.
Sorry.
Can I talk to Mippet before you guys ring us out? Like, hey, thank you for being here, love. Thank you all for being here. Is there anything you want to shout out or anything you want to tell these?
No, just the usual stuff. Yeah, the shows and. Yeah, I'm just not feeling fantastic. So
yeah, I'm sorry. I do hope you feel better.
Hey,
but you can catch Mippet on the shills. There's several from what is it, from Friday all the way through the weekend. We got double shows on Friday. There's Saturday silly shows. She's always there, and she's almost always on the Sunday show also. So you want to catch her over there. She is also on her channel. She does all the limericks, okay, and she's got a whole Bears Library series of some
Got
of you
some
that are
new
in
things
there.
coming up.
Yeah,
New
there's
things
some
coming
lit
up.
ones in there about all you people, and you can see those on her channel, which is also going to be linked down below when we're done. But on that, I'm going to say goodnight and thank you all for being here.
Hold on, one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Wrecker, play Misty for me.
Oh God,
Misty?
yeah, it's a song. I guess it's a song. I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think YouTube's ready. Actually, I know I'm not. I'm not ready. I have heard him sing in Discord, like I'm not ready. Like I can't. Anyway, but
do I dare?
No,
I think I'll leave that for next time.
Okay, we're going to say goodnight. Here we
Overtime.
go. And on that, thank you, Jared. Thank you, Wrecker, Dragon Record. Thank you, Dirty Uncle Sal. Thank you, High Inquisitor. Thank you, Mippet. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you to my moderators. Thank you, YouTube, for not canceling me or taking this video down. Yeah, I'm just speaking in hope. And here we go. And on that, thank you.
Good night, world.
Good night, world.
Good night.
See you in Mayhem in a month, but we'll be back before that. You're not that lucky. Bye.
Okay.